Hello, hello, hello. Good day, everyone. Welcome to day 33 of this campaign. If you are just joining, this is a campaign around the allegation that has been received with regards to Rosie Consult and their dealings. You are welcome. If today is your first time of joining, we appreciate you. So if today is your first time of joining, we appreciate you. What we do on this live stream is to sensitize people. And what we have also heard is the fact that people who had made payment have one way or the other been blocked. So they have been blocked, and then as well-meaning people, we feel like we will give this platform. Thank you, Pierre. We will give this platform to those who feel that they were scammed. And people had said it's alleged scam. Some people say it is scam. So irrespective of whatever people might have termed it or called it, what we know is that the dealings, Rosie's Consult dealings, and the way she portrayed herself to people and to the applicant might be a bit somehow shady, according to what the applicant has said. If you are just joining, kindly support the live stream. We won't keep long on this live stream today. We will just be brief about it, and we will want people that are victims to also come up and and speak up as well. So if you have been scammed or you know someone who one way or the other must have been scammed, please send this live stream to them, share this live stream with them, and then we will pick it up from there. On this live stream, we have talked about we've talked about how we'll sensitize our people, how people can very well make research and make informed decision by themselves without giving their money to any migration agent or whatever they call their name. So normally we would want to stop this campaign around Rosie, but it seems to us that Rosie still keep on deceiving vulnerable people. As a matter of fact, some people have said that Rosie has been going on lately to be, promoting live stream. And you understand that when someone promotes his or her live stream, they are able to get in new folks. So new people have been springing up that have not heard about Rosie previously, and now they are almost going to be a victim according to what the victim has said. So what we do on this platform is to re-echo what the victim has said, and as well look at what is obtainable by Immigration New Zealand standard and Immigration Australia standard, which is Australia IMI. And again, we were a bit extensive yesterday when we were looking at how far have we gone, 33 days that we have started this conversation. And in these 33 days, there are a lot of eye openers, because what we have seen within these 33 days, they are marveling, they are revealing, there are a lot of extensive information that are out there. We are not here to declare that anyone or Rosie or whatever they call their name, they are guilty. We are not here to say that they are guilty. We are here to document what people had said happened to them, and we are also here to look through, make a research about what immigration Australia or New Zealand, what are their rules now with them marry both with whatever activities Rosie Consult is doing. And the reason why we are doing that is to look at some warning signs and also to encourage, anyone affected to report to the necessary, authorities. Some people have been reporting, a lot of people have been reporting. Some people still have, a call conversation with Immigration Australia today, earlier today. This is 7 p.m. New Zealand time. These people have conversation in the early hours of today with Immigration Australia. So all these are there. We know that our case must have gotten to the authorities, but again, how do we prevent things from going out of hand for vulnerable people that have not heard about this information? And that is why we are calling on anyone to support this live stream, share this live stream, send this information to as many as possible. Let people just do their due diligence before they give money to anyone. Rosie is just a case study, but we are looking at anyone. Thank you, Big Sean. Do your due diligence in paying anyone, because this is day 32 and 32 days, 33 days of calling up people to come out and share their experience with Rosie Consult. And a lot of people have shared their very painful experience, and we are here to, say we are educating people. And as at yesterday, when we are talking, and some people had said a whole lot of things of what went wrong, and we were able to even tell people that you need to investigate properly. So this live stream has been ongoing, and it is going to be for like that until we see that Rosie is changing, until we see that Rosie had gone out, to face the real music, justice has been served, because most of these people that have been, one way or the other, that said they have been scammed, a lot of them had what is called trauma from this. A lot of them some of them went into depression. For someone who is living in a system that works, to be collecting money from people that are not in system that works, acclaimed system that works, and then it really didn't sit well. And some people felt like, okay, Rosie Consult had the backings of some Africans, and that is why she's able to, pull all this off. But some of these Africans are running away. Eric is nowhere to be found, even when people believe that they are just, playing some drama or games with us. We have not seen Eric anymore. Kay was earlier with Rosie Consult, but Kay eventually left her. Kay built the system that Rosie Consult use today to be collecting money or fund from people, right? Kay built it. And Eric is also there coming to this live stream to share a whole lot of, false information. And we have people that are victims that have been coming on the live stream to share their story. We have itemized all this yesterday, which happened to be Sunday. We usually come and then we do like a full-fledged presentation. And I want to say that this platform has a centralized database of people that have had dealings with Rosie Consult. Of all the data points that we have so far, no one had said they have visa approval. No one. Imagine day 33, and no one can come forward to say, oh, this woman did great thing for me. This woman did 1, 2, 3, which was amazing. I can testify anywhere. No one. And everybody that have come had either had one visa refusal or their visa was not submitted at all, or she blocked them when they start asking questions, even when their visa have not been submitted. So these are what people have said. Their communication on WhatsApp, delays in receiving updates, difficulty in obtaining, information from her or the team member, and blocking them whenever people ask questions, amongst other things. And we are asking on people that what do we do? What do we do from here? We just have to keep on the good work. We just so so that is it. We'll be here and we'll be wanting people to support the live stream and then share your experience, share your story. And I'm trying to see if I can bring up Tina. Let me share this live stream to her. So we are here, and then I think we are also going to be taking it upon ourselves for anyone that have been scammed one way or the other. If you have evidence that you have been scammed, you can also bring it to the platform, and we'll be able to have a conversation with whoever scammed people, and then balance off things. We are also having conversation with people behind closed doors that we are hoping that it's resolved behind closed doors. If not, it comes to the public here. They are going to ask questions, and people will be answering those questions and answers. And only God knows how things are being done. But let me see if I can find Tina. So Tina happened to be a moderator of Rosie, but then I think she didn't like how things went. Okay, so I've dropped a message with Tina. If she's able to come up today, we will have her. If not, we'll just keep on. Thank you very much for supporting the live stream. We just, we won't be taking too long, but it's just going to be that awareness that will tell people you have to be very careful of the company called Rosie Consult. And being careful does not mean that you might not want to go have a dealing with them. However, what we are saying is make sure that you ask the necessary questions. Make sure you ask what exactly are you paying for. Make sure you know what you are paying for before you make your payment, and be certain that they are able to get you what you are paying for. Everyone that have come there had been promised sponsorship jobs or job sponsorship, whichever way Rosie has target. But then the law states that people should not collect fund to get job for people, both in Australia and New Zealand. And she had called herself recruitment agency, or a recruiter, or recruiting for people. But collecting money to get them that job is an offense from what we have read. We might be wrong, But from what we have read in New Zealand and Australia, you cannot exploit job seekers. You are being paid by the company, not you as a recruiter. The company pays you as a recruiter, and you just you know go ahead and use your resources to employ people. But for her, she has been collecting money from people to get them job sponsorship. And it will interest you to also know that what kind of job sponsorship was he even trying to get. If somebody is saying I'm a mechanical engineer or something, maybe you will say that person ask you. She just give people job sponsorship around cleaner. We have seen cleaner that Rosie is saying they will get job in Australia. In fact, it wasn't Australia, it was New Zealand. They will get job in New Zealand as a cleaner. We are just saying make it make sense for us that you will promise anything just because you want to get money from people. And as soon as she gives them all these heaven and net promises, people said that the at worst case scenario, she applied for visitor visa for them, which is also another offense when it comes to immigration. And we are looking at all these and we are collating everything together. People should be aware of what they are paying for. You can say they are paying for CV optimization or preparation. You can even say they are paying for cover letter. But how on earth will people pay 1,750 Australian dollars for cover letter and CV? Maybe job search assistance or maybe recruitment, maybe immigration advice. What exactly are people paying for? It is only when people know what they are paying for exactly, and it should not be modeled up. Because don't say for your journey, you are paying for your Australian journey. How is Australian journey? How is it clear in business terms? You are paying for your Australian journey, and this is how they scam people. If on live stream you are telling them you are giving them heaven and earth promises, but on on WhatsApp conversation they are saying they are paying for Australian journey. What does the journey means? So when people start asking questions about agreement, it means that agreement is not clear. It means that agreement is tailoring towards something that is going to be scam in the long run. Because it is only when people foresee that they will scam you, that is when they want to hide necessary information for you. And I also know that holding information, keeping information is also a scam. One thing is talking about something or not talking about it. Those are the two ways people can scam you. So those are the two ways people can scam you, and that is why we have to be very careful, very very careful, and we'll keep talking about it because we know that some people in this August will still fall a victim, and we want people to ask this question. From what we have seen now, she is promising job sponsorship. But the problem is, how long will this job sponsorship, take? The problem is this job sponsorship are if what if people do not get that job? Is there an avenue for refund? Are people willing to part away with their funds all in the name of somebody promised them job sponsorship? Because somebody that we read a case study here on this live stream like 3 days ago, the person started this journey, job sponsorship journey, since January 2026. They are still on it now. And the person mentioned that the Rosie Consult has been behaving anyhow, telling them she will block them. Just sponsorship. How on earth one woman will be able to have just sponsorship for any kind of job? Bricklayer, Uber driver, job sponsorship. And from the information we gathered, the job sponsorship is not always being applied for by Rosie herself. People that knows her, people that have had dealing with her, Kay that had worked with her, Eric that had worked with her, said Rosie don't do anything about application. Now just to talk, just to just to bring people in. And once they get in, she knows what other things to do. She knows other things to do. And that is why we say, okay, we have to be very careful with all these things. If you have been scammed, if you have one way or the other feel like, okay, somebody had, Rosie Consult had one thing on you or the other, you must speak up. You should speak up. You should speak up. So, and then some people they have come together. People, thank you very much, Bobby Scotty. Some people have come together to continue to fight this war. They have come together to continue to fight this war. And it is a war because they feel like there is, and Omalicha, they feel like there is a pattern, and that pattern is similar across board. A pattern of promising people work, and once they pay, you change it into visit. All these are pattern. You promise people guaranteed job. Guaranteed job. That is serious. I don't know. So it means if Rosie truly have been bringing people in, can I write you in private? Yes, you can. Is it about Rosie? As Rosie Consult scammed you? Have you had any dealing with Rosie? So I think I can start bringing people up now because I don't want to stay too long on this live stream. I have some other things to do today. So if we are able to, the earlier we are able to quickly have this conversation, the faster we are able to get over with it. So pretty much. Hello Razak, what's good?
Hi, Bams. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. Another
Can
week
anyone
here.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah? Okay. What's good?
Yeah,
So
hello.
much. Bobby.
Hello Bobby.
Yeah, how you doing?
Fine, and you?
Yeah, I'm okay. I like the fact that you're bringing out light. You're educating people about this lady. Because it's been like 2 years of trying to help like my brother, and he got in contact with her. She's been changing. Like he gave her money every time she's been looking for these job sponsorships. He keep changing the project. He said. We'll get you a visitor visa. We get you when it's not the sponsorship is not going through. She changed the program. They keep sending him documents. It's been like 2 years now. So I was like, who is actually trying to take somebody with a job sponsorship for almost 2 years?
Did your brother paid her?
Yeah, I actually sent money to him to pay for this, and they keep sending her documents. If you like, I can send some of those documents in private to you. Like, this is crazy. Like, what is she doing? I saw so many on a platform. I used to see so many Africans all over Africa. You know, she keeps telling people, "I'll get you job. We give you this." With this other lady that is her coordinator, they call her Jenny, or what are they doing? I don't know. They keep taking money from people, so I don't actually understand what they are doing. Like Africans, they know people are desperate to travel, so it's a psychological kind of thing. They use people, they get money from people. I used to watch her live. I'm like, this is crazy, and somebody has to stop this. That's why I really appreciate what you're doing. Like we need to educate our people, need to educate people about her. But I want maybe we can get some testimonies from people she has actually helped. Maybe she did that before, but I don't know if there are people that she has helped before. Let them come out and speak in her favor. But it's not working. She keeps changing the documents. She keeps asking for papers, asking for proof just to get a job sponsorship. I've never seen that before.
This is
So that
serious,
money
right?
is
2
gone. She
years.
took the money. There's no refund. There's nothing.
Like how much did your brother paid?
My brother paid, I think, 1,000 or something. I have to find out the real amount, Australian dollars to her. Actually, I personally send that money to him, like pay for the because people were coming on a platform and saying, "Oh, she's helping me." There's this. There are a lot of ladies, people from Uganda, some other parts of Africa. Like, I'm like, okay, maybe this is working out. Maybe Australia and New Zealand, they need workers, and you know how the sponsorship thing work.
And
So that money,
what job is your brother into?
my brother actually lived in Dubai. Was doing some security job there. So she said she's going to get him the kind of job in Australia. Later
Security
on,
job.
after some security job, and after some time, she said no. They cannot do that one. They'll get the visitor visa is easier. Later, she changed and she was looking for the job in New Zealand. I was like, is she doing Australia or New Zealand? And what is she actually doing? So I was actually planning to like get to this lady and let her explain, or she give me the refund of the money that he paid.
Wow. Have you
It's
guys actually
crazy.
spoken to her for refund?
No, I've not spoken to her. Like it's been for like, about 2 years now.
So what about your brother? Is your brother following up with her, or you guys just left
He's
her?
just hanging out there. He's just hanging out with her. So I don't even know what's going on. If it's real or it's wrong. I told him, stop talking to this lady. Just tell her to give you a refund of the money because I don't know what he's doing with her.
And somebody is asking, what is your nationality?
I'm from Cameroon. I'm originally from Cameroon.
Uh, and your brother is also from Cameroon,
He's
right?
from Cameroon, yeah.
It will actually be nice to have your brother on this platform. And for record, you have mentioned if she has helped anyone. Unfortunately, we have not seen anyone so that have gotten one visa from Rosie since we started this campaign, and today is day 33. So it will be interesting to see one person, but we have not seen. And again, I don't think we'll be able to see because Eric, Eric, I don't know, maybe you would know about Eric. Eric is a Ghanaian that worked closely with Rosie. In fact, Eric is or is a co-founder, is the right word. Eric is a co-founder of Rosie Consult since 2023 that they've been on this space.
Okay.
So Eric is the one, giving Rosie Consult, some, levels of how to go about it, this and that. So, and from the information we have heard from people, they mentioned that it's like they are an item, Eric and Rosie. But we are not even bothered about that. We are only bothered about the fact that Eric is selling out Africans, majorly Ghanaians, collecting money from them, knowing fully well that nothing is happening with Rosie Consult and giving it, you know, Rosie can lie for Africa. Rosie is a pathological liar from what people have said. I'm trying to see if I can get Tina, who happened to be Rosie's consult, a moderator back in the days. These people are closer to her and they know what Rosie can do. So if we are still telling people at this time and then people are not fully, getting what we are saying, maybe people that are closer when they speak about it, they will be able to understand that truly speaking, this is not a joke anymore. I don't know if Tina, if you are here, so it would be nice to have you What Rosie Consult cannot do does not exist. Because make it make sense. 2 years ago, your brother has been looking for a job and he hasn't seen one. And he has been, oh, we get Tina. We've got Tina. Hello, hello, Tina.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How is everyone?
Very well
Yeah,
from
doing
here.
well.
Thank you very much. What?
Before Tina proceed, right? Bobby, please, there's a petition at the host page. If you can go and please sign up to the petition. Bobby?
Yeah, I'll be listening. Getting you.
Yes, yes. There's a
Yeah,
petition at
yeah, yeah.
the host page. So
What's
kindly go
what's
and
the
use that link and
what's
sign up.
what's the petition for?
Okay, so Tina, I'll just give a bit of background. So, because of what Rosie has been doing so far, some petition had come up. A lot of people have come up with claims and that they were being scammed. They paid and they didn't get the service that they paid for. And Rosie has been
Mm-hmm.
blocking people, has been blocking them
Mm-hmm.
anyhow, blocked them on WhatsApp, blocked them on TikTok. And because they couldn't have access to her, they came to this platform and we started with one guy in Bahrain because we were looking for evidence, and he was the one that gave us, that those evidence, and then we feel like, okay, now we have a footing for us to take up this, campaign. And we've started since July 9th. Yeah, we started this campaign since July 9th. We've had several people come on this live stream, both victims and also people that had worked with Rosie one time or the other. So we've had another Tina, not your own Tina, from Madagascar or something. So, and she's also in Australia. We've had Divine. Divine happened to be a boxer that Rosie had been posting on her page that she brought the lady. The lady came to this platform to debunk that he had been in Australia for 2 years before even meeting Rosie, that Rosie is a liar. Okay, so we have Eric come to this platform. Eric is a co-founder. I'm sure you are aware. We have Kay. Kay come to this platform as well. Happened to build the system. Kay was here yesterday or day before yesterday. Now, some people from Australia are also part of this campaign, supporting, whoever has been scammed, and then they've created a petition on change.org now. That petition is currently sitting around, I don't know, maybe almost 300 people have filled the petition. I don't know the exact number now, and that petition is just about dealings and the attitude, nonchalant attitude to people's, application and all those kind of shady deals that she has been doing with people's life. And I should also state that some victims that have come to this platform were emotional. Some of them lost a huge amount of money because they sold maybe their houses or something
Mm-hmm.
to fund that. Imagine when they lose that kind of money. So those people went into depression straight up, and all thanks to Rosie. And for some people, a guy came here, was almost crying, a very big man, lost twins. He lost his twins because the wife was pregnant and then they were maybe in labor or something. Everything all happened together, all on Rosie, all on Rosie. Well,
Yep.
so, and that is why when Kay mentioned your name, we feel like, okay, it would be nice to really hear from people that are very close to Rosie that can help us get like insider kind of conversation, how they met Rosie, how they know Rosie, what Rosie is. In fact, your response on TikTok, I was marveled with the response, like, wow, Rosie. And she has been parading herself that people want to bring me down. It is African, it is Nigerians against me. Some Nigerians are the one fighting this war. They want to bring me down. They want to do what I'm doing. Uh, all those were some of the narratives
Yeah.
that she's pushing
Yeah.
out there that we just want to know, truly speaking, how do you know, how do you meet Rosie? I know you mentioned something around friend or something. So if you are keen to share, people will be
I
willing to
just
hear.
met
And
her. I met her online
Okay.
through another Australian live, just Aussies. She came on there, and we sort of got to know each other a little bit. But I started going on her lives. She made me moderator, and
Hmm.
I was muting people who were being rude and nasty, and she was unmuting them. And I couldn't work out why she was doing that. And when I brought that up to her and said in front of everyone, she just cut me straight out and dropped me. And I'm thinking, something's not right here. But just let me tell you something. If anyone goes and watches Rosie's live, whether it be with a fake account or whatever, you will see, and if you record her, you will see all the lies she tells. Because her memory's not that good, she'll continue to lie about things all the time. And I know that she will use men as a partner, boyfriend, or whatever she can use them for, and get them to do a lot of her work with contacting Africans, because obviously you communicate better with each other. That's how she gets her victims. I call them victims because that's what they are. I know of one person and one person only she has got to Australia, and that was a woman. But within 2 months of having her in Australia, she was online complaining, saying she'll never have another African in her house. They're dirty, horrible people. And this woman abused her daughter. She was just disgusting in the house. And I thought, wow, you would actually say that about another person on live. Like, it's not something you discuss about someone else on live. You would talk to them, between yourselves. But she's a compulsive liar. She lives with a man that's her ex-husband. She says it's her daughter's grandfather.
Wow.
Her daughter is not her daughter, not her biological daughter. She is the daughter of some African woman from some place I don't even know of. But yeah, so she's not the biological mum of the daughter. And then she says to everyone, the man living in her house is her daughter's grandfather, but it's her ex-husband. So they must be all in it together. I had a lot of evidence, but I deleted everything off my phone. It was only a few months ago, actually. I had a lot of evidence of messages back into from Rosie, where we were talking about things, and she was blaming, she was blaming Kay for a lot of things at the time. And she was telling me a lot of lies about Kay, which I knew that was not true. So after that, I actually told Kay. I had to tell him what the lies she was saying about him, because she's painting him to be a really bad person. And I think that's when he kind of just tried to get away from her. But she promised to get him a visa and promised to do this and promised to do that. She does it to everyone. She will get your money and then she'll block you. This is how she makes money. She'll get your money and block you. And if you dare contact her on another number, she'll say you're harassing her and she'll call the police. And then that scares a lot of people, thinking, well, they'll never get a visa to Australia if they have, if the police have been called. Yeah, so look, I don't have any evidence or anything. I had a whole page about her. I had
Really?
video. Yeah, I'd screen record. I hope she's watching now, because believe me, she knows this is happening. She'll be watching on a fake account. and I
Yeah,
hope she is.
yeah.
I really
We are
do
not
hope she's
concerned
watching.
anymore. We are not
Yeah,
concerned anymore.
I recorded her on her lives. Then I put all these different things up on a whole page I had of her her address and everything because it's a business. Her address is a business, so I put up where she lives and everything, and told everyone that she goes around scamming people.
Mm.
And then on her next live, I saw her saying, "Oh, I had someone that was my moderator. Obviously, everyone knew it was me, and she's telling all these lies about me." And she put up a picture of my house, but it wasn't my house; it was a police officer's house. And I'm thinking that doesn't scare me. But yeah. Look, what you need is a group chat on WhatsApp or something where people can talk amongst themselves without
Mm.
without her or anyone else watching and knowing what's going on.
Yeah, so we will come to that, right, Tina? So thank you very, very much for this, right? So thank you. Tina,
Tina, she has bribed you.
has she
No,
bribed you?
she hasn't bribed me. She did offer. Yeah, Rosie is definitely watching. Of course she'd be watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are
And
not
if you are
concerned.
Rosie, hello, and
Yeah.
yeah. If I don't take you down, someone else is going to, believe me.
You
Yeah,
wanted to answer the question she bribed you?
she tried to promise me if I move to where she lives, she'll give me accommodation and pay for my rent and everything, and then pay
Wow.
me cash every day to help her out.
What will you be doing? What did
But
she
then
say you'll be doing?
the next live, I heard her talking badly about me, and I
Mm.
hadn't done anything wrong. So yeah, I kind of didn't want anything to do with it. I could see what she was doing. I could see she was scamming people.
Mm.
And I was messaging. So, because I was moderator, I was doing screenshots of people's names coming in. And I was messaging those people saying, please do not give any money to Rosie. She's a scammer.
And you were a moderator.
And quite a few of them come back and said, look, we know, but thank you. But the other people just ignored me. But I tried to warn them.
Wow. So did you
Have
I
you
think you yeah, go
have
ahead.
you made any complaints to the Australian Taxation Office?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah. So a lot of things has gone on. Australian, tax office, AFP, the police, immigration, border watch, up, a lot of all these people have been informed. So apparently
So I can't hear
she's
you. Is it me or is it your network?
is it me? Can anyone hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, Bumps. Yeah, we can hear you. Tina, we can hear you also.
Yeah, I can hear Tina loud and clear. So Tina, can you hear me now? Tina, are you
You're,
there?
you keep dropping out.
So remove this. Can anyone hear me?
Yes, Bumps.
So Tina, how is it now? Tina, are you there?
Uh, yeah, I'm still here. You keep dropping out though.
No, I think it's maybe probably your network or something because everyone can hear me. So and I can hear you loud and
Can
clear.
everyone else hear him?
Yes, Tina, I can hear him loud and clear. Similarly, I can hear you. Both of you are very, very clear.
So I just wanted to ask this question that did you
Let
say
me just turn on my data.
maybe somebody want to ask the question. So I just want to
Can
ask.
anyone else hear him? I can't.
uh, they have muted my voice for
I can
Tina.
hear you.
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Can Tina, can you hear them? So what we are saying is that we also want to know, because I thought while you were talking, you said she has brought in a woman to Australia. So I just wanted to know what kind of visa, when was that? Was it that you hear?
Who said we can hear you? I can't hear him though. That's what I'm
Tina, can you
saying.
hear me? Can you hear me?
He's just cutting in it,
No, that's
Tina,
not
can
that
you
I'm
hear
cutting in
talking.
me?
and
Like,
out. Who's talking now? Sorry.
Can you hear me? Tina? Malik, can you hear me?
Exit and come back. Who,
Yeah,
I
me?
can hear you. I can hear everyone.
It's not me.
I
I
can hear
can't hear
Tina, so
him.
but she can't hear.
Anyone else on the panel here? Can you hear him?
Let her hang
Yes,
up
I can
and
hear the host.
request
I can
back.
hear the
It's
host.
okay. They're playing with her line. Let her request back.
You can hear him, can you?
Tina, you drop and then come back.
Yeah, let her drop a request, but just send her a message.
Okay,
Yeah, Tina, just come back. I think it's only Tina that can't hear us. So I will send an invite back to Tina. Yeah, let me send an invite back to Tina. So maybe Tina will be able to hear us now. So you're welcome back, Tina. Can you hear me now?
yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, fantastic. So good one. So I said while you were talking, thank you again for coming up. While you were talking, you mentioned something that I'm very interested in. You said that she got maybe one visa, or she got one woman into Australia. That is what you know.
Yep.
Did I get that? So what was what was the kind of visa that this woman came in? Because yeah, I just want to hear that.
I don't know the visa she got her here on, but I do know when she got her here, the woman was working for her.
Working for her as what?
I don't know. Sending out, just replying to different emails and different things like that.
Okay, so but was it that she told you, or you are certain?
Now, she told me that.
So okay, so that one, I just want to be clear, because there was a woman here that came in. Maybe it's Divine you are talking about. Divine happened to be the boxer that came to Australia by herself. After 2 years, she reached out to Rosie. Rosie has been parading everything online, saying she brought the woman, but the woman came to this live stream to say, to debunk that. So I'm sure maybe it might be that same boxer, because the boxer said she slept in Rosie's house for 1 day. For 1 day, she was planning to sleep for 3 days, maybe the weekend. But then when she slept the first day, Rosie went on live stream and was saying a whole lot of rubbish thing about her, eating her food, she's feeding her, and all those kind of things, and that got her angry. So she slept 1 day and then just took a bag and left and never returned back to Rosie.
Interesting. I don't know then, because I haven't spoken to Rosie for a long time.
Mm.
I blocked her. After she was sending me nasty messages about Kay and making up so many lies about him, I just couldn't deal with her anymore. And she come back to me and said, because she knew I spoke to Kay, she came back to me and said, whatever messages I send you, you should not be screenshot and then sending off to Kay. And I said, well, you shouldn't be talking about other people and making up lies about other people like you just did. And she said, she said, I don't know what she said about me now. I called her a few nasty names. Believe me, I've got a bit of a foul mouth on me. And I told her what to do. And I said, no, I'll make sure that the Australian taxation know about you, and you'll get taken down for what you're doing. I said, all you're doing is you are taking advantage of African people who have hardly any money, and what money they do have is precious to them. And you are taking advantage of them, taking their money, and then blocking them. And that's exactly what she does.
So, thank you, Tina. Tina, one of the things that is like a pattern is that Rosie get closer to people that have Africans as friends. Is it that you have a lot of Africans community or friends, and then
I used to like when I first got on TikTok, probably 5 years ago, if not more. A lot of my followers were mainly Nigerians or from Ghana. So I did, have a lot of African friends.
I see why
I even sent a really close friend of mine that I knew for years. I even said to him about Rosie's live. I said, come into the live and I'll bring you up into the live. And he said, how? I said, well, I'm a moderator, I'll bring you up. So I did, and I said, Rosie didn't like being interrupted. She thought she was the boss of everyone. So I just said to her, look, this is my friend here, can you help him? And she spoke to him briefly and just ignored him. And the following day, she called him on his phone. She called him because she had his resume. Because he gave it to me to send to her, and so I did. She called him and told him to stay away from me, and stop causing trouble.
Do I get that clear? She called the guy to start working.
Yeah, he's in Nigeria. I don't speak to him anymore, but I still know he's still on TikTok. But yeah, she told him to stay away from me and stop causing trouble. And then he called me back and explained what happened. And I said, she's doing this deliberately because you're a friend of mine and she can't scam you. This is the reason she doesn't want to deal with you or work with you. She can't scam you because me and you are good friends. So she didn't want to work with him because she knew she couldn't scam him.
So apart from that guy, did you send like any other person to Rosie?
I did send a few different resumes from a few Nigerian men that I knew. She never got back to me on them, and they never heard anything either. And it's the same reason, because I knew these people, they were my friends, and she couldn't scam them because I'd know about it.
So are you saying that you know her for how long now? So this whole saga of sending people to her and knowing Rosie, where was this?
Probably would it be about a year ago, maybe?
Oh, a year ago.
It could be less, but time with me, it's just one day to the next, but I deleted all my messages on my phone. So I think the last time I spoke to her was when I spoke to Kay, which was quite a while ago.
Okay. Oh, it's like you are very close to Kay.
No, well, Kay was her moderator as well.
Oh, Kay was also a moderator. at some point.
If we're talking about the same K, which I think we are.
Yeah, so that would be the K that actually sent your profile to us.
Yeah, well, that would be him, because it's the only K I know, yeah. So he used to be moderator, and he was working with her, but I think it was because he was getting a visa through her.
Okay.
And I don't know whether Kay wants anyone to know this or not, but it's nothing secretive.
Yeah, an item. Yeah, an item. Maybe that was one thing.
But,
Because
he was getting a visa through her, and when he asked her to put the visa in, she changed things in the visa application, and it didn't go through.
yeah, Kay mentioned that yesterday, or yeah, was it yesterday we had Kay on this platform, or yeah, it was Saturday. Yeah, Kay mentioned that Rosie
Yeah,
removed.
Saturday.
Saturday. Rosie removed some things, and he wanted to add it. Rosie said, "No, you don't need to add it. You have to put 6 months." Blah blah blah, and all those things made IMI Australia to decline that visa.
Yeah, she deliberately done it. She deliberately done it. And that's when she started telling lies about Kay. Like, I only knew Kay from the lives, being a moderator. We got along well. He seemed like a really nice guy, and I just couldn't believe the things she was telling me about him. So after she started saying that she got to the point, like, she was lying by sending me messages in WhatsApp, and then she sent a message, and she deleted it really quickly. And I thought, she's deleted that for a reason. And the message was, he locked me out of my bank account and has taken all my money.
That's
And I'm
strange.
thinking, hang on a minute, how can he lock you out of your own bank account? That's impossible. In Australia, we're very strict with bank accounts. So he wouldn't even be able to be a joint account holder. And I thought, that's strange. So I text Kay and I said, do you realise she's telling all these horrible stories about you? I didn't go into detail, but I said, she's saying this and that. And she said you locked her out of her bank account. And he was quite shocked. He didn't know she was doing all this.
Wow.
And I said, well, I'm sorry, to tell you this, but you should know what she's doing behind your back. Because he helped her build her website.
Yeah. Kay mentioned that.
Yeah.
He was Kay, and Kay also apologized on Saturday because the system Kay built is the same system that Rosie has been using to scam people, and we were very hard. We were hard on Kay that Kay should be aware of all those things. He said he wasn't aware, so he explained his part of the story. How is Jenny to you actually? What do you think? Is Jenny part of this scam, or what can you say about Jenny?
I don't even know who Jenny is. Is she working with Rosie now?
Yeah, there is a Jenny that works with Rosie.
Okay. Yeah. Last time I watched Rosie's live from a fake account, there was a woman named Jenny that was working with her. I don't know her though.
Oh, you don't know?
Look, it's not. It wouldn't take me much to find out. Like, if, hang on, I've just got to do it. It wouldn't take me long to find out. Rosie would be watching this, or has someone else watching it, but she can't. She won't know every person that goes into her life. I could have 50 fake accounts for all she knows,
Yeah.
and I could go in her live as a white woman. I could go in there as an African woman. I could go in there as anyone. She's not going to know. So there's easy ways to get information out of her. Very easy ways. It's just I'd have to get a different, which I could, get a different phone number, and contact her via a different phone number. But she does need to be stopped from what she's doing.
So, Tina, from the time that you know, so I'm a bit, I really want to understand this part. You mentioned that while you were moderator for Rosie, you were also sending, Africans messages not to deal with Rosie because Rosie will scam them,
Yep.
and she didn't know.
Well, not obviously she didn't know. No one. Well, not unless someone said something to her. But no, she didn't seem to know. I
So how
just
long?
didn't feel right. Like all these people, they're going to spend their money on getting a visa, and she's just going to take their money and block them. And I thought, no, I'll just send messages to these people. If they tell her, they tell her. But no, I just sent lots and lots of messages to people saying, please don't use Rosie. She's a scammer. Please use a visa consultant or agent that is registered, because she's not a registered one. She doesn't even know what she's doing.
Oh,
When she first started doing this whole thing, she didn't have any experience whatsoever.
so you were as a moderator for her, you knew. How did you know that she was blocking them?
You know what? It was a gut feeling I had, and I'm pretty good with my gut feelings. But it's the other gossip she was telling me
Oh, okay.
about other people. Oh, this one keeps messaging me and that one keeps messaging me, and I had to block that one. I had to block that one because they
Oh,
want a relationship with me and they want a relationship with me, and I'm thinking, oh, seriously? No one believes this. And then I said, well, have they paid for their visa? She said, yes, but they don't get a refund. They know that.
oh, she told you.
Yeah, she said they know that they don't get a refund. I said, but a refund on what exactly is the amount they're paying? Are they just paying a consultation fee? Or are they paying thousands of dollars? And she said, well, that's up to me and Kay and whoever else working with her. She said, I can't discuss that with you because you're not part of the team. I went, oh,
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
uh-huh. But you were a moderator, so you are still not part of the team, right? As a moderator.
No, she wouldn't tell me anything.
Wow.
But I knew she was scamming people, and I did have quite a few people get back to me saying Rosie is a scammer. She's taken my money and blocked me. So I had a lot of people telling me that, and I said, look, I'm sorry she's done that. There's nothing I can physically do because I wasn't a part of the team. I was just a moderator. However, I can give you numbers and names of places in Australia, even an email address maybe, which would be easier because you don't have to spend money, and talk to the authorities about her, because she'd have to be registered to pay tax. And that's easy to look up her name under the Australian taxation. It's easier to find her name because she goes under her real name, Jacinta something.
Jacinta or Rosie Martini.
Yeah. So you only have to put it in the Australian taxation, and all her details will come up.
She has claimed that she is a registered business and she has AMSIC and she has CBN number. So you are aware of this, right?
Okay, so when I looked up her the taxation of Rosie, she's had 4 or 5 businesses before this. I don't know, some beauty one and another one, and they all went broke because obviously she's just scamming people. Now, to have a taxation number in Australia, you have to have a number with the taxation if you work in Australia. To have a business, you have to have what's called an ABN, Australian Business Number. I have one of those. I have one.
And she has
And
to.
I'm a sole trader. Like, I used to drive taxis, so I'm a sole trader. So she has to have one too. And they're easy to look up people's names and find out what their business is, how long they've had the business for, and all that.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Somebody was asking, how did you become a moderator? That maybe probably you met her or something one-on-one, or you were just online or something.
Jacinta Gabriella Rose Martini. Yeah, Belle, that's her name, yeah. I just met her on someone else's live. Like, she came in an all-Australian live one night and said, oh, it's good to hear just, Aussies talking amongst yourselves and listening to our own accent. And we just kind of followed each other then. And after a few of her lives, she asked, would I be moderator for her because there's so many people coming into the room. And I've been moderator for many people, including businesses that have had, like 10,000 people come into the room. So I said, yeah, no problem.
Oh,
But I didn't know she was a scammer.
I also need a moderator.
Sorry?
I say I will also need a moderator. I don't know if you can be my moderator too. I sincerely. Yeah, I
Yeah,
want.
look, it's
Can you?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll talk. But I can't pay, right?
Okay.
I don't have money to pay, right?
To pay for what?
For do they not pay you for
No,
moderating?
no, no.
Oh,
I've been a moderator for so many different places, businesses, people that get a lot, of traffic through. But I don't think they pay, and I don't ask for anything. I do it because I've got nothing else to do anyway, and it's just something for me to do anyway. Like
yeah.
I go into lives and I hate when I see bullies and trolls, attacking people. So I'll mute them pretty quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, that's just whatever you do there is just to mute people,
mute
mute
or block
bullies.
them, depending on what
Oh,
they do.
okay.
But you
Oh,
see,
oh,
in Rosie's live, I was muting people,
uh-huh.
and she was unmuting them, and I'm thinking, why is she doing that? Because
Oh,
she wanted more viewers. You see?
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I get that. But currently now she has more views. She's blocking. I think she learned that from you. She's blocking anyone now.
Yeah, of course she will. I will check out her lives. I have a few accounts happening, so I will start checking her lives out again, and she'll never ever know it's me. Believe me,
She would know, right?
she
But
won't know. I'm a different person altogether. I'll be a best friend if she wants.
yeah. Have you ever seen Rosie like one on one before?
No, I haven't. She wanted
Whoa.
me to go move over there to where she is, so I'm in a different state. And I've got a lot of health problems, and I said, look, I've got a lot of things going on here that I need to sort out that will take 6 to 12 months, if not more. And she said, but I need someone now. And I said,
Hmm.
well, you have to find someone else then, won't you? I don't jump when someone says jump. Like, you can't speak to me like that. And that's when
Yeah.
she started getting very nasty towards me.
Yeah. Because I'm a bit curious of what she will what will you do for her though? What as in if she moves you, what will you go do for her?
She wanted to me to work for her to just send emails, return emails, and reply to people, and she's just going to give me cash in hand every day. So obviously, I don't have to tell the taxation that I've got money.
Oh,
But she
okay.
probably wouldn't have paid me anything anyway. So it was probably
Ye-
just a way to get me there.
Yeah. You are very correct because we had a scenario of a lady that worked from the UK on this live stream. The lady worked for her for about 3 weeks, and then she was applying for, she was doing application for people. And imagine somebody that didn't know anything about Australia. The lady
Mm.
had to start learning, but Rosie had to send people's data to this lady for her to be working on their visa application.
Yeah, it'd be nearly impossible to do because every country has different laws, different rules, and even I don't. Even though I've learnt a lot about visas and that for people in Nigeria to try to get them here, I don't know much about them at all. They're very confusing.
Yeah, yeah. So that is what we've seen so far, right?
She's
So
hang on. Someone just asked, if she is not registered, why is the authorities not stopping her? She is registered, Bobby Scotty. She is registered under the Australian business number. She is registered. But obviously they don't realise what she's doing. Unless people put a complaint into the taxation or the authorities, that they're not going to know that she's scamming people.
So Tina, how many amount of complaint would you say should go in to the tax for them to really look into our case? Because I know some people have lodged a complaint already.
Look, people just keep lodging complaints.
Mm.
I gave up on it because I just wiped my hands of it. But the fact that she's still going and still ripping people off like this, I can make a call to the taxation office tomorrow,
Okay.
and I'll ask to speak to someone in the business part, and
Okay.
I'll speak to them and explain, what I know is happening and what can we do to stop this woman from scamming people. If it's Africans scamming white people, it's everywhere. You're scammers and this and that. But we're talking about a white Australian woman who is scamming Africans out of the little money that they do have. So how do we stop her from doing it?
Wow. Wow. Let me clap for that. And I think I have a follow up question here, Tina. So, what part are you from? Are you an Australian
Yes,
or an African?
I'm Australian. No, I'm Australian. Can you not tell with my Australian accent? Someone
I
just
I
said,
I I can tell.
"Hey,
I can tell
English speaker."
because
Yeah,
I see the way you are supporting, Africans and having this war even back then, and then coming to white privilege. Somebody is saying white privilege, I guess. So, but then,
Well, it is. It is. I'm white. I'm Australian, fully Australian. My ancestors date right back to the King of Spain. Believe it or not, the King of Spain is one of my great great grandfathers. King of England is one of my great great grandfathers. Then there's Irish and Scottish, but I've also got Australian Aboriginal in my family.
mm,
And
mm,
but yeah, white privilege. I understand what white privilege means, and even though that annoys me when someone says that because I don't get any white privileges. What
do
I
you
do
do you
hate,
think do you think Rosie is getting it?
Definitely,
Oh,
definitely,
okay.
definitely. She's well, she's a business person too. She says, we don't know the lies she tells other people. Who are people going to believe? Someone like her, a white person that's worked all her life scamming people, of course. Her ex-husband works, and then there's a lot of Africans coming in saying they scammed him. She scammed him. Who are they going to believe? The Africans or the white woman?
I think it should be evidence.
Yeah, but
It should
they're
be
going to
the
take her. They're going to believe her first. She's just going to say these people are desperate to get into our country, and they're the scammers, not me.
She has been saying that people have been using her name. The use of she said people have been using a lot of her profile to scam people, and she's not the one scamming people. There are 52 uh, TikTok account that is using a picture to scam. Do you believe this?
There was a few happening when I knew her, like fake profiles, and I often wondered whether they were actually fake or if she was actually behind them or not. So it could be actually her getting people to do it for her, or it could be just normally just people, fake people.
Yeah. I feel like she also have other fake accounts that she uses to spy on people, right? Like the
Oh
last time
yes,
she came here,
yeah,
the la the last time she came here, she came up with a cupcake account, which is like a backup, and we don't know
yeah,
how many of these backup accounts she has. So
yeah,
she's usually watching this live stream. Rosie can
yeah.
be on live stream and be watching
Yeah,
it.
she'll be watching us now for sure.
So
100% she'll be watching us, and she'll be calling me a lot of names, believe me. But she's the least of my worries because I've not done anything wrong. She's the one scamming people, and she's the one that's going to get caught. Cupcake09. Okay, let me screenshot that so I remember. I've got her blocked on everything.
you want to block her on this cupcake too?
People pay to her account in Gabriella Rose Martini. Yeah, see, this is the thing. Where's all her money going to? When she's getting money off these Africans, where's it going to? So if it's going into her bank account, then the Australian taxation would know about it, and she has to pay tax on it. So she must have ways of getting it through here somehow.
Welcome, Fearless. Fearless, this is Tina. Tina that we've been expecting on the live stream that Kay mentioned, and Tina has been giving us a lot of eye opener around Rosie and how Rosie does her things.
Through Stripe link. That would be the same as PayPal, would it not? Stripe link.
Now, Stripe Link is not the same as PayPal, but it's also a payment gateway. So, and that is another way if you are saying people evading, I don't know what she is, but people pay through Stripe to pay into Australian account or PayPal. So depending on whatever she uses.
Okay, that's interesting because the laws here in Australia are very, very strict when it comes to money leaving the country or coming into the country. So I don't know how she's doing it. She must be doing it PayPal and putting it down as friends so she doesn't get charged. Because any bank account, the bank will stop it. If it's coming from a place like Africa, the bank will stop it from coming through.
You're welcome, Smalls. Smalls, this is Tina.
Oh, thanks, Bams. Apologies, I was in another meeting.
Yeah. So the team are just coming up, Tina. So we've been here together for 33 days where we've been calling people to come out to tell us their story, whether success or unfortunate stories. So up to this moment, unfortunate stories is what we've been hearing from everyone that have come up. No one has
Yeah,
said they've
look,
gotten a visa.
I could imagine. I mean, she's on a good thing. She thinks she's on a good thing here. She's getting lots of money off people from the other side of the world. She just blocks them. They can't contact her and she gets to keep the money. Like, it's easy for her. And she doesn't realise the damage she's causing to other people. To be honest with you, I don't know how she can sleep at night, knowing what she's doing to other people.
And again, for Smalls and Fearless that are just coming in, let me just give you a bit of few recap from what I've deduced from what Tina has been saying so far. Tina became Rosie's consult, moderator through a platform where they met, and then Rosie reached out to her and asked her to be a moderator because a lot of people have been reaching out to Rosie. Then Tina agreed, and then she was always looking into people that are saying nasty things in comment section and try to mute or block them. Tina is always blocking and muting people that are saying nasty things back then. But Rosie eventually would come back and then unblock them because Rosie needed more views. And now, later, Tina also mentioned that when they were having, when she noticed that Rosie is a scammer, Tina was still also a moderator at the time. So being a moderator, she's always sending people message, do not send your money to Rosie Consult. So in fact, I even asked Tina, how come Rosie didn't know? She said she didn't know, except if anyone had told her. But then Tina is always telling people, don't send money to her. But she was the moderator. She was still a moderator at the time. So I think along the line, K also came into the matter. Rosie with badmouth K to Tina, and then Tina happened to have K's contact. And Tina also mentioned that K was also a moderator on Rosie's Consult live stream. So I think that one is new for me though. So, but then because moderator, Tina and Kay happen to be having no conversation, and Rosie will tell Tina badmouth Kay to Tina. I think Tina will have a conversation with Kay to say, Kay can't do that. And then, so I think that would be like the genesis of the issue Rosie and Kay had back then, that how can Rosie be badmouthing Kay to that level. So pretty much I think that is a bit of a summary that I'm aware of. If anybody know the full gist or something, if I've missed anything, just tell me, because these are the team members. So I just have to give a bit of background about that. So
Thanks, Bams.
and again, sorry, Smalls, apology. And Tina is also agreed because she says she has moderated several live stream, and I asked her if she's able to help us moderate this live stream as a moderator, and I said no problem. I was even saying I don't have money, and she said no, she doesn't even collect money from people. And at one point, Rosie promised her to come to migrate from one place to another to where Rosie is, so that she will be working with Rosie and Rosie will be paying her or something. I don't know what she'll be doing. I think she said she will be I don't know what she'll be doing for Rosie if she had gone to where Rosie had wanted her to go to. But then Yeah, she also mentioned that. But those are just the summary. Yeah, Smalls, thank you. Smalls, you have the floor.
Oh, sorry, I missed that last part where you were saying something about what she'll be doing for Rosie.
I didn't fully get what she'll be doing for Rosie, but Rosie wanted her to move, places. So at the time,
Okay. Hi, Tina.
Hi.
How's it going?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for coming up. I think we, yeah, it's been a long time, like day 33, and lots of names are coming up, and I think yours came up, and we just wanted to reach out and know the extent, behind the scenes. So I don't know, within your time as the moderator, if you could please share a bit about if you guys had like pre-meetings before the live stream. Did Rosie ever share the things that she was going to be doing on the live stream and how she was going to be roping in victims and things like that?
No, I was never a part of the team like that. She would never tell me anything.
Ah,
And in a way, I think that's because she knew that I would click on pretty fast what she was doing. So yeah, she never included me in on any of her dealings or what she was doing or what she wasn't doing. But I knew she was blocking people. She told me that herself, and the reason why she was blocking them is because they were mainly men that were doing it, and they were hitting on her and wanting to burn a relationship with her and all that stuff, which I didn't believe. But yeah, she didn't. She kept me in the dark. Really, she didn't tell me much. So I was only like moderator on the live, and then when the live had finished, she didn't really even speak to me. And then she started chatting to me on WhatsApp every now and then, but was always complaining about things.
what was she apart from Eric? Because we heard, I think, previously that she likes to, yeah, butt heads with, with employees. Just like what you shared. She tells one person something against the other. So that she will sort of be in charge. And she usually gets pissed off if you guys talk to each other. Did she address you directly when did she ever discover you were talking with Eric?
I never spoke to Eric.
Ah, okay.
was
Okay.
I didn't.
K, not Eric,
Oh,
K.
oh, sorry. Okay, okay. Oh, that
Yeah,
means you've been with her like that would be like 2 3 years ago. Is that correct?
look, it probably has been that long. I knew of Eric, but I didn't know him. She had moved on to Kay at that time as her next victim, should I put it. While Kay was helping her work on her website and things, she was using him to do that. She was then doing his visa for him, or so she said, and I think Kay was helping with her website, knowing that she was helping him with the visa. But she deliberately sabotaged that visa. She deliberately put the wrong things on it so he'd get refused.
Hmm. Man, this is really devious. Like
Yeah, she's a nasty person. She started texting me saying Kay locked her out of her bank account. Kay did this, Kay did that. And all of a sudden, Kay was a bad person. So I messaged Kay and I said, you probably don't want to hear what I've got to tell you, but this, and I screenshot everything and sent to him. I said, this is what she's actually saying about you behind your back. I just thought that you should know, because I don't know who else she's telling this to. So I think he called her then, and then she texted me and started abusing me.
Wow.
Which didn't bother me. I told her that she'll end up in prison. I said, I'll take you down one day. Might take me a while. I said, but I will get you for scamming people.
Yeah, because we've been on this, and it's really good that you're joining in, because we would always give you a box when victims come up to share their story, so so you'll be aware of what has been happening. And I think Bams has a couple of videos on YouTube.
I had a lot of videos, but I deleted everything because I didn't want anything to do with her anymore. But I had a whole profile of her. All these recordings of her that I put up on the page, and where she lived, her business address, everything I had on there, and how she's scamming people, everything.
Do you have Google Photos? Do you store to your Google Photos?
No.
If you had Google Photos, then you can retrieve a couple of those
No,
images.
I don't. And that's for a reason. I keep too much on my phone. I've got to get a new phone soon. So this one is not cooperating as it should. But no, I don't have the Google Photos. But it's okay, because even though Rosie would be watching right now,
Yeah, I'm surprised
and
she's not calling you yet. We
I'll
had somebody here
believe
and she
I've
started
got her.
calling them.
I've got her blocked on WhatsApp. She can't call me. But if she does
Okay.
find a way to call me, that's fantastic. I'll listen to what she's got to say, but believe me, she's not going to want to hear what I've got to say. But I am going to, and I hope she's listening, I am going to go on her lives. I have many fake accounts. Many. And I will go on her lives, and she won't know who I am. And I will get as much information as I can.
All right. All right. That's cool. Is there any other person that you can remember that was working with her?
No, not at the time. It was just Kay. And the other African woman that came here, she was driving in, it wasn't her car. She had someone pick her up. She thinks she's a multi-millionaire when she's not. She had someone pick her up. She does. She gets a driver to take her places, and she had this African woman with her. And the woman, she brought that woman to Australia, and the woman stayed in her house for a couple of months. But she had to get rid of her because she said she's dirty, she's disgusting in the house, she abused her child.
Wow. And she portrays herself as helping Africans, one.
She
Yeah.
doesn't. All she does is take money from Africans. That's all she does.
Wow.
She says she's got this foundation and everything, but nah, I don't believe
Yeah.
one.
Are
I
you
don't
aware of
believe.
any? Are you aware of any poultry farm in Cameroon?
No.
She says she has a poultry farm in Cameroon where
Of
she's
course she.
helping
Yeah, that's what she
poor
says.
families.
I could say that. I could tell you that and say I've got some place in Zimbabwe or Kenya too, and everyone's going to believe me. No one's going to check it out, are they?
Yeah, yeah. And someone mentioned here that she's on a benefit as well. Like, how can you be on a benefit and be philanthropic at the same time?
Because she's
I don't know if you have any background information about that.
She's scamming. She's rorting the system here as well as everywhere else. She's scamming Africans because they're naive and vulnerable, because people want to get out of the situation they're in and come for a better life. She knows that, so she will take advantage of these people. And she's rorting the government here by not paying tax on the money she's getting. Now, if I can find out, which I will, how she's getting the money into Australia, how that money is coming through, that's one way we'll be able to get her.
There was something I was thinking of. She mentioned that she has in her latest reshuffling of her company that she has 9 staff. Do you have any indication, well, on, as the moderator, if she ever mentioned the number of staffs? Because
She hasn't
we
got
have
it. She hasn't got
yeah.
any staff. When Kay done the website and that, it was all AI sort of stuff, the staff anyway. I don't know of any staff that she's got. I
So
really
is
don't.
she just portraying herself to be big? Like
Yeah,
portraying that she has all these
she's
staffs.
one of these people that pretends she's some multi-millionaire. She's got nothing. She probably owns a house, which is nothing fancy in Australia anyway. And she shows everyone her car, which is, she thinks is, because she's got a fancy car that she's rich. No, the only way she's rich is by scamming people.
I
So
think
where
I
are the
think
victims? Let them tell how they send money then. Yeah, that would be good to know. The victims, the people
Yeah,
who have
yeah. We
sent her money.
I think on Sundays, maybe next Sunday, Tina. I mean, you can be dropping by every day, but on
Yep,
Sundays we do a presentation to show how the monies were sent, what banks, what means
yeah.
they used. Yeah,
And if I can get all that information, I'll write it all down, and that is going to be her downfall
and I think
because
what we can even suggest now is that let people listening, let them go and try to contact Rosie through, because now she no longer uses WhatsApp. She wants to switch to emails. They should go in and pretend to be a client,
yeah,
inquire about the visa, then come back to us with her new, her new modus operandi, because she's trying to hide things, from what we were aware of in the past.
yeah. You wasn't on earlier when I said before. I've had many friends that I've sent to her, mainly Nigerians, and I sent a close friend of mine, a Nigerian. I brought him up into her live, and she was very rude to him. She didn't want to work with him, obviously because he was my friend, and she wouldn't be able to scam him. And the very next day, she called him and told him not to talk to me anymore, that he's causing trouble. And he called me and asked me what was happening. I said, I don't know. I said, I think it's because we've called her out. She can't scam you because we're friends and you're going to tell me. So she doesn't want to work with you because she can't scam you.
And this is a similar testimony that we've heard from one of the victims here that actually gave her money, huge amount. I think it was over almost 2,000 Australian dollars. Rosie refused to put in the application until the individual now told her that, she was a citizen of Australia, and, after so much pressure, then, Rosie just came up with stories.
Yeah, That's what she does.
So we also suspect, I think from yesterday's presentation, we also suspect that she never put in those applications.
Mm.
So she just takes the cash, then,
Yep.
yeah.
And destroys the applications. That's what I
So
think she does.
she pretends to be rich, she gets a driver and, new cars and things like that. Were there
Yeah.
any other aspects of her lifestyle that, was passing off to be, suspicious?
Well, I knew she was suspicious when she kept talking about her daughter, and her daughter wasn't that old. Like, she's only 17, 18. And then I found out that it's not her biological daughter. The mother is of African descent, so that's the link to Africa she said she has. But the man that lives in her house, she says is her daughter's grandfather, but it's actually her ex-husband, Rosie's ex-husband.
That's the bald-headed guy, right?
Yeah, that's Rosie's ex-husband. So why are they living in a house together?
Hmm. That's interesting because it was a puzzle we're trying to figure out. We
No,
weren't
no,
sure where. Yeah.
no one here lives with their ex-husband. Believe me, you don't share a house with your ex-husband in Australia.
And you can't even receive your mail once you are tied together in one resident. Then you are done for.
And they all work. Like, her ex-husband works, the daughter works, so they're all getting income. And
While
here's
while
Rosie sitting
working.
on her ass all day, just scamming people, getting money just like that.
Were you ever surprised of her working hours? Because we sort of suspect that she was sorry, I just need to mute one.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So, did you ever found anything suspicious of her work hours? Because she always comes at night, Australian time. She works, I don't know, say 10 p.m. to about 11, 12. So we were suspicious if it was for maybe she had a Hogwarts School of Witchcraft or something that she's. Why does she work those late hours?
She works the hours when she knows Africans are going to be awake, and it's going to be you're on African time. Otherwise, she's not going to get them. She's not going to be able to scam them. If she has her lives and works the hours just Australian hours, then it's not going to coincide with Africans. So that's why she works strange hours. I mean, it's the same when I worked that out when I used to talk to a lot of Nigerians. I used to be on their time zone after a while.
Wow. So you're not working yourself?
No, I don't. I'm not working now. I've been sick for a while. I was in hospital with COVID a few weeks ago.
Oh, all right. We're also tracking a bit of because this I think this scam pattern has also been revealing lots of other webs, other racketeering issues. I think lots of people are contacting BAMs about this. So, have anyone contacted you, romantically, wanting to come to Australia to join you for love and things like that?
Has anyone contacted me romantically to want to come to Australia?
Oh yeah, like asking you
I've
to
lost
send
count.
money.
Of course,
I've
of
lost count
course.
of them. I've
She's
lost count of
beautiful.
them.
Tina is beautiful. Look at Tina is beautiful, very beautiful.
So you decided
Tina
that.
is Omotonso. Omotonso. Tina is no, no, definitely. But I don't know how many. But I just know that people will surely reach out.
Well, I had to change my picture because someone stole my last picture and made a fake profile about me and was really nasty. It was probably Rosie, actually, when I think about it.
Hmm.
Say
Yeah,
Rosie.
yeah, never thought of that. But yeah, I had to change my picture. But no, I've had a lot of, I won't just say Nigerians, there's been one from Ghana and different places, but mainly Nigerians. So yeah, I've had quite a few try to scam me. Some were just friends, and I helped them out with a bit of data for their phone. But yeah, unless it was for medication, and I knew I was getting the medication for them.
Hmm.
A lot of them did try to scam me, but in the end, I just stopped talking to them all
Mm.
because I didn't know who to believe and who not to believe anymore.
Yeah, I think one of the one we are currently working on. I think we're just waiting for the X before we launch that full on full on. You know, we started with Rosie. She thought we were joking. She called us jobless, and we took the job very serious. We have this other guy who scammed a woman, an Australian woman as well, for a huge amount of cash. So we're just waiting for the ex to give the go ahead, and we're gonna light him up, alongside Rosie, because we suspect that it's all connected. So one is promising visas, you know, and another is promising, romance and, lovey-dovey and all of that. But what sort of stories? I know you mentioned medication, you mentioned data. What other costs are you seeing in that space?
Look, I'd be asked for everything. Like the stories that they told me, like they didn't have the rent to pay, and I know that they paid annual rent like every year, not like here we pay every 2 weeks, every fortnight. They didn't have the rent to pay, and I said, this is one guy I knew for a long time, and I said, well, you just moved into the place, so you must have paid your year's rent already. And then he made a story up saying his money was stolen, and then he's got no food, and it's like, the lies just kept going. Like if one didn't work on me, he'd make another lie up, and then he'd give the phone to another person, and I go, who am I talking to? And this guy would say the name's like Stephen. And I said, that's a really Nigerian name, isn't it? Stephen. Sounds more, English Australian to me, but anyway. And then he'd say, look, are you going to help my friend out or not? He needs like $450 or whatever. And it's like, I won't say what I said, but I used some cuss words there. And I told him where to go. I said, you help him out. You're there, you're his friend. Why am I going to be on the other side of the world and spend my hard-earned money and send over to you? But yeah, it's everything. Their phone was stolen, or they need a new battery for their phone, and it's like everything.
Was their mother sick at any point?
Um, no, they do use that one a bit, but I only had one that said his mother was in hospital and she had to have an operation, otherwise she'd die. And I said, I wasn't being nasty because he was just an annoying person that kept asking. And I said, so if your mother doesn't have the operation, she's going to die? He said, yeah. I said, well, last week you said your mother was fine. And he said, no, she needs an operation now, she's going to die. And I said, looks like your mum's going to die then. And he said,
Wow.
what? And I said, I don't believe that, your mother's going to die. Give me the number of the hospital and the doctor and everything. And you know what? He gave me the number, and I wanted to ring this person up, and they said, this is Dr. such and such. And I'm thinking, a fake doctor. And I said, what's the operation about? And they said, I don't know what they said now, I can't remember. But I've got a lot of medical background as well, you see, and I knew it was fake. And I said, that's interesting. You're going to take that part out of her body. How do you think she's going to live without that part? And the doctor didn't know what to say. And I said, you do realise that I have a medical background, and what you're telling me is bullshit. And he said,
Wow.
no, it means a different thing in your country to what it does in our country. No, it doesn't. We all got the same body parts, mate. But no,
It must
I
be
had them all the time.
the code in Australia.
No, we had it all the time. Like, you know, like they'd make so many things up, and I'd have ones calling me on a video call, and they're sitting on a chair saying, I'm in the hospital, and they'd have all these bandages and things up their arms saying, look, I'm getting blood transfusions and all this. And it's like, yeah, okay. Well, I'll let you have your blood transfusion in peace. Bye. And I just hang up the phone.
I think we need to have you regularly because you know they prey on, I think, you know, just the empathy and just the kind heart, you know, that we see around here. And you know, and you did mention that you know, you were home most of the time. I think you might spend quite a lot of time online on TikTok, right?
Yeah, I do. I shouldn't be on TikTok as much, but there's a lot of good entertainment on TikTok. Not all bad. There's a lot of good stuff on here. But I don't deal with people in my DMs, especially Nigerians, and I've got nothing against any African. I'm not racist in any way, but I don't answer anyone. I always still get the same messages, but I don't talk to them.
All right. Some people mentioned that I think the Rosie. Anyway, it's sort of a theory we're working with, that she goes on all these dating sites. She goes on to big social media platforms, you know, just to market herself. She was on Odogo Kiwi's live to say she was trying to help Africans. You know, she was also here on this platform as well to shop for victims. You know,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what
know.
she does.
Did you observe her during those years where she was traveling around trying to, you know, put herself out there so people can contact her?
Yeah, that's what she does. Markets herself so she can get victims. That's what it's all about. So she can get victims, so she can live a comfortable life while she's just taking the money off people and they're suffering. She's just a horrible, evil person.
Yeah, lots of people also mentioned that she, in her head, that she's dating these guys like K. Did K ever tell you about if they had a thing going on? Was it all lovey dovey? You know, what was
No,
happening there?
she told me that was her story. So whether it was happening or not, I don't know. I didn't ask Kay because it's none of my business. I just relayed the messages to him, what she told me. But yeah, she had a romance with him. Before that, it was with Eric, and apparently Eric was the one collecting all the money for her from Africans. It was going into his account, and then she'd send it to him, but then he stole all her money.
Did she mention any estimate as to how much? Who was that again? K? Who? How much
Eric.
was it? Eric.
It was Eric. Yeah, she stole all his money. I don't know. She didn't say. She just said that he stole everything. He'd been collecting all the money through his account, obviously, so the Australian taxation wouldn't know, she's getting the money. But she said he just stole all the money and didn't want to talk to her anymore.
So, because we're having a hard time understanding how an employee or your co-founder Apologies for the noise. Your
That's okay.
co-founder can scam you or steal your money. Then you cut ties. It looks like K came in, built website and some system. Probably she was trying to find an efficient way to collect her funds directly. Then along the line, Eric came back again. So I don't that part is a bit mysterious. How can you claim someone was collected your money? Did they kiss and make up, or what happened around?
I don't know. If you want my honest opinion, she was dating everyone, by the sound of it.
Wow.
She. Not that she had a lot of conversations with me because I couldn't deal with her. I don't like people that try and tell me what to do. She's she's very bossy. I don't like that. But from the conversations we have had, she talk about all these different guys all the time, calling her and wanting a relationship, and then this one would call her at 4 a.m. in the morning, and so I think she had a lot of things going with different men, which
Wow.
wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, we had one. His name is Big Police. He also claimed that he had some
Which
very explicit photos of Rosie. Could this be her, one of her ploys as well, to just get men to do her bidding?
I don't know. Interesting.
Because it's the same thing. I think he promised him. He's in Uganda. I think he promised him Australian visa, and they started chatting, and I don't know what sort of love, romance thing is going on, but yeah.
That's interesting. Because I was yeah, that is interesting. Because I was dating a guy in Uganda, and she found out about him. She's probably onto him. I don't know. That's the type of person she'd be.
I mean, she can have multiple relationships in different countries and
Yeah,
across Africa.
yeah. And they're all victims in the end because she'll promise them everything, and they get nothing.
Yeah, the prospects of moving to Australia, the prospects of getting some percentage from the scam money, it's a bit attractive, right?
Yeah, look, I don't know. I don't know much about visas. I did learn a bit to help other people, but it's not my line of work. It's too confusing for me.
I think
So
at this point, anybody that can, steal money from Rosie, I don't know, should we consider them a hero? Because there was a
well,
guy that came
we'd
here.
have to.
Yeah, because there was a guy that came here and was like, oh, while they were chatting, Rosie was getting a bit pissed off, and this guy actually blocked Rosie. I think he won an award in our view, because
Yeah, she wouldn't like that.
Rosie, yeah, she does the blocking, but this guy
Oh
actually,
yeah, she's
yeah.
got to be the boss. She has to be the boss and have the last say. She has to.
All right, we have one of the victims here.
One man against me.
Desmond. Are you there?
Hang on, Desmond. I know that name.
Okay, Desmond, do you know Tina?
I know Tina.
Yes, I know your name.
It's Tina Titi.
Was you one of her victims, Desmond?
This issue.
Desmond, are you there?
Tina looks very honest. Well, thank you. You know what? I have no reason to lie. Like, I don't know. I could lie to you all now about things, but I know in my heart that it's not right. So, yeah, I'm just not that type of person.
Do you have some link to Maori? I don't know, I'm trying to place your accent.
Sorry?
Do you have some links to Maori, to New Zealand?
Yes and no, but no, I've got nothing.
Okay.
I've just found out recently that I've got second and third cousins who are Maoris in New Zealand, but I've got no links. Like, I've never been there. I don't speak their language or anything like that.
Okay.
Absolutely beautiful people, though they are.
Yeah. We lost Desmond for a while. I've sent him a
He's
request to come up.
he's back.
Desmond, are you there? Okay, I'm just going to send you a request to open your camera because Rosie claims that we are talking to AI. So Desmond, just open your camera. You can close it afterwards. It's just so we have a record that is an actual human being. Oh, it's very dark. We can't see your face.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, go ahead, Desmond. Share your story.
Last year, payment to Eric. You got tomorrow last $9. Payment to Eric. But from say they who asked me to some group, Muslim group. From then he blocked the poll for the group and open another group. And I didn't hear from anything from her again. So I don't know what is going on. So this morning you guys I was addressing this issue as let me what do you call it? Let you guys to also share my thoughts small because this is very because the other money I put it using again. At least $900. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. Before you get $900, it wasn't easy. So I don't know how to get this money back from Eric.
Yeah, if you can just share. I think we have a Ghanaian here. If you would like to speak language, he can translate, or if you want to use English, you can just tell us like the details. How did you guys meet? Where you met? What was the conversation that led to paying that money? Do you have all the other people in the
Evidence
group? Are they Ghanaians as well in the group, or from different African countries?
and
Okay.
why Eric? Why not Rosie?
Eric is what do you call it from Sakumono because Eric what he said Eric used to work so he's from Sakumono Estate, Tema.
So Eric is
Follow,
in Ghana right now.
yeah, he's in Ghana. He's in Ghana.
Eric is in
So
Ghana.
I
Malik,
don't
are you
know. You
there?
know what?
I'm here. I'm listening. I'm
Yeah,
listening.
Malik, I will speak. I beg, speak language, maybe, so we can get some traction.
Desmond, which language do you speak? Chiga, Hausa, what?
P.
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 Eric, unim ni fie.
I'll also be a backup translator and
P.
questionings.
Unim ni
P.
fie.
P.
So he said he doesn't know where he stays. He only knows the neighborhood. Desmond, Ebanisena Udiskana Ema Eric instead of Rosie. So I'm asking
Oh,
him why he gave money to Eric instead of Rosie.
yeah. What Rosie catch him say Rosie catch what do you call it? On the edge, man. You also me. I didn't know. Ghana with my money, you know, I'm sending my Eric. The Mr. Scan man, no. Maybe I catch Rosie back. My first camera. Eric, Rosie, me send emoji. Emma say, my dear, but then on the other Zoom meeting. Also, be any so. Also, back can be as a young tia, $8 something. Ah, I didn't hear me, you. A good body account. Also, by now, also. Oh, I was in them, Miss
Okay,
Eric. Miss
Desmond,
Eric.
pause there. Pause for a moment. So, Bams, what he's saying is when he contacted Rosie, Rosie actually asked him to make payment, but the payment was made through Eric. He paid the money through Eric's mobile money account. So, after the payment was made, when he contacted Rosie, she asked him to send evidence of payment and an emoji, which he did. And then she added him to some Zoom meeting and other things that he didn't find relevant because there was no really like any sensitive information coming out of it. Yeah, Desmond, continue.
Sorry, mobile money account as to which contact? Is it a Ghanaian contact or what
Yes,
contact?
Eric.
We need that route
Eric
as
number.
well.
Eric.
Eric.
Today,
Eric
Ghana
I have
number,
a number
Momo.
here.
Ghana number, Momo.
Eric, one number.
Tubo,
What number
scanner will
no?
send it, no. Nay, number bang. It's
Check
not the
my
fire.
Number number.
Ghana number, it will send is Cassandra the Faso. $900
But
Nina.
Okay, Desmond, say
wow.
mobile money scanner will send
That's
you.
not Miss Eric. Eric, Miss Eric, my friend. What's up? What's this one? My many maybe.
Okay, so this scanner for Eric number so Momo $900 Nina.
Yes, man.
Okay, all right. Send.
Yeah.
So apparently he sent the money through a Ghanaian Momo number, which is MTN number. So he had, I think, Rosie had Eric as client in Ghana, right? And then Eric had a Momo number, MTN Momo number, which the money was transacted through it. The transaction was made on.
It's like Akpese. Is it Akpese? Abi Akpese? You
Yeah,
are very
it is.
new. You are
It is.
new.
You have to be a local to pronounce it well.
Yeah, you are very new because Eric is not a client. Eric is the thief beside Rosie. Eric is the how will I call it now?
He's the founder.
Yeah.
He's the founder.
I get that. I get that. So Eric is obviously working with Rosie. So Eric was the channel in which
as a
to
man.
receive the money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bams, is it possible we get Desmond to turn his camera off so that like we can like get him?
He should talk, I wanted to say that because it's like the network is now beginning to shake.
Yeah. Desmond do mo camera na nekasa. Why? Your percent network no is stable.
So does it mean that Eric is also in the Australia but then having a Ghanaian number for transaction?
He can never be in Australia. If he's in Australia, we'll have gotten it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, Desmond, doom video no na no voice. Doom video. So the video off.
You should off the video. Off your video so that your network will be a bit stable. Eric that was here that said, I didn't collect any money from them. I didn't deal with them. They were paying to Rosie directly. Blah 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 blah. He has been picking money since 2023. Eric has been collecting money for Rosie. Only God knows how many is getting to Rosie. What is the percentage cut that Eric has in it?
Desmond, Pacho, do video no. We want to get like more answers from you. Please turn off your video.
Okay.
Hey, Desmond, on to Menkana. Pacho, do video no. Just switch back to voice.
Has this guy seen Eric before? He said he knows where Eric stays. Is he able to get to Eric in Ghana? We want to report to police. Yeah.
Oh, he's gone. Bams, can you bring him up, please? I think he's gone
Okay.
again. Invite him.
Yeah, we
No, what he
invite him
said is
again.
he said he knows the neighborhood. He said Eric lives at Sakumono Estate, which
Emma.
I know, and I think Apese also knows,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
he
yeah.
doesn't know his house.
I lived in Tema, so I know around all those areas.
Okay,
So I
bro.
think we'll have to get hold of Eric and then see the channel in which he transact money through to Rosie then. If
Eric,
indeed he did make any transaction to her.
Eric that is going to use the money to go and do wedding. Eric is doing wedding in how many days now? 4 or 6 days from now, Abi? I can't remember. Eric is having wedding. Look at the, pre-wedding picture up there.
Desmond, if you are here, please come back so that we can get a few more answers.
On the
Thank you.
20th, on the 20th, that's 10 days from now. Eric is having his wedding.
Welcome, Melon.
Desmond is sent an invite. Let me just accept.
Hi, Smalls. How are you?
Oh, good,
Hi,
good,
Melon.
good.
Hi, Plums. How are you? Hi, everyone.
I wanted Tina to hear from you. Oh, man.
I try join later.
Yeah,
Who's
she can
Tina?
still speak with Tina after we done with Desmond.
Desmond. Oh, okay, okay. Let me
Okay.
just put Desmond back up.
Yeah, hello, Desmond.
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Yeah, like Bepaucho, okay, Apese is still there. Apese, maybe if you can speak to him in Tree, then I'll just translate so that it's easier, so that we don't
Okay,
waste people's time.
okay. It's ultimate my questions and I mean Bisano. Give out the question,
Okay,
then I will ask him.
okay. Then let me do it this way. Let me rather speak to him, and then since you don't
Okay.
like really know much about the life, then you translate to English. Bams, is that okay?
It's okay.
Yeah, Desmond, time Ben Uchia Sikanoma Eric.
Time in na me say me hwɛ me kɔ Owuzi ne ayi. That group no wa
There be some Momo history. Momo history.
sɛ una ma to so nti me say me kɔkɔ bisa ɔmo merchant fo na me send sika no mo ɔmo say bi a ɔmo betumi ama me ayi a ama mo.
Oh, okay. Like
See,
Sikano every one kasawa account. What the MTN merchant?
my merchant.
So Bams, he didn't do the payment himself. He took the money to the merchant. You know, like how people do OPay in Nigeria. He took it to one of the merchants, and then they sent it something like POS to Eric. So the money didn't really go from his account to Eric's account, but he has the number that he made the payment to. That's what he has. That's what the Juma Ben almost promise you.
I'm saying me electrical engineering, electrician.
Until okay, you know, or say like, what did she promise you? Or pay Juma as then.
I say me just say na me join group. We join Australia visa approved group B. Me wo me kwa logo no kwa logo. Join ase mu ono akaka kasa bi ba ye ase gbebli no mo nti ase e be so scam e be so ase ma me na jinsi ka di ntimi de ma dwen kwa mba so yie de ma me ko adwuma me ma e zoom meeting bi Australia wa ko peke bubu yes bubu say I don't know.
Okay, so hold on. I think say yeah, let's translate one little by little, if not to be altogether. So apparently there's this Australian visa approved group that he was joined in, and then in the course of everything, they said people were also writing that she's scamming them, like they were all frustrated. Meaning there's a group in this very Australian visa approved thing, and people were having doubts and stuff. So he said he didn't really concentrate on it well. And then at the end, yeah, let's still hear what's happening in the group.
Okay, that's one into Ebanisena like Akasakasa Eba group no
kasa eba group no say ma ska ma me boss ase ska ya me ska ya me kwa na me tua o say ska na go fu tua sa na $9 nye me kwa na me tua go fu dos pa ba me
Like in Kofubeyahi.
Omo dos pa ye dos e dos.
The person and I was our group name.
Oh, e dos o.
Like
like my
100.
rough number. Estimate.
Well, Ghana uncle. Even Ghana Ghana was 30. Ghana
Eh.
30.
Okay.
Uganda, Nigeria.
Okay. Tusha,
Nigeria.
ebe do be nipa 200.
Let us pa.
Okay, so apparently this visa Australia visa approval group amount to about over 200 people in a group, in a WhatsApp group, which of course, before a lot of them have made payments. All right, so let's go on with the question then.
Enti o say Ghana no nipa be 30 won.
Let us Ghana also. Say, you say, be my go we be that again. More as more.
Enti unya Ghana ni bia number e kan ho like obi a bia wo friend say menua me hu say wo so wo group yin so ye ndi akwanto no nkomo ufo obi sa number.
And that could be the Mediterranean. Rosie Bar, signature of Ghana. That was last year. Rosie Ghana. Rosie
Okay.
Ghana. Joe, yeah, we didn't go Shiano.
Oh, okay. So last year, somewhere last year, Rosie, from Desmond, somewhere last year, Rosie came to Ghana, and then some of the people in the group went to meet her, and then Desmond said he wasn't able to meet her. So yeah, let's go on.
Enti wadan for no number.
I was some of them one of our.
Ono so Rosie ejini sika ibu na waye visa na man.
One year, one follow. Some of them one year.
Enti when chits ke bia mama me no.
Okay, so Desmond, are you still in the group? Still a group name? Okay. Okay, so what was the last reactions? Ntina, then somebody see group name last grand sana or block you.
Bebele jo musica means Ghana for the musica that meaning.
Ebi mo sat me ka musica.
Namadu. Ose.
Ebi mo sat me ka musica.
I say otua bi mo omo otua mo no yo mu fi group ni.
Sen, this is a bit confusing. Okay,
Yeah,
so
okay.
he said there were a lot of frustrations and reactions in the group, and then people were complaining that it's a scam. And according to Desmond, some of the people were paid back their money. They received money back payments, and then she removed them from the group.
Yeah, I person hold on with that. Desmond, udi weni ehu ana unya evidence bi eche say ye de musika mo back ana eyensema Rosie e kan no na wo ka kire.
Comment here, comment WhatsApp no. Comment here buy no. Bia complain. Say I say osijema okadembo. Osijema ase nkofu bebli ase onim ye. Osibia ko ye obi figa na Africa akwema. Shape bi oni ye dwuma ma. Akwana kwa se ne ma na de obeka ni na kire.
Debi sanka ni sambo shape asem no so biom. Oti obi ayeden.
BC I see Ghana request then I was you come to go official and I no akwana kwa visa na same.
Okay, Desmond, no sikana also utu at the back no. Ono na kan ya na say obi confirm me say nsa kan sika.
Obi ko person obi ko say ono reka say obi ko sika mo yes serious no dey. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So Bams, so you heard it. So even with the money, the refund they spoke about,
yes.
He said Rosie was the one that told them that some of the people were doubting her and then they were not trusting the process.
And then
so she has refunded their money back to them and she's removing them from the group. So that means Desmond can't confirm that Rosie actually gave money back to the people. It's what Rosie said.
True. Yeah.
You understand? Okay. Into Desmond, say anamombe na we too efa no sika no what's our block you? What contact Eric and what try so we through bia.
Contact Eric so ma me adwuma biem. Me frɛ no. Also only Ghana mpo na me adwuma. Na say sa. The mammy by life, ma say, me says, PK, and I say, now for heading. If your man was on Eric, maybe so far. The PK on any heading.
It's
PK.
Eric see only Ghana also or him fast here.
Kaka to go also.
Not so that's all Ghana. Merchants, maybe I'll send this canon. I think so you have to go and track the date and everything. So that we can track on Eric as well and then find out where he is and then relocate. We have to follow through this channel. Now we
Very much, I'm going to catch you.
yeah, that will be on the network systems. So almost share date anyway. Yeah, they will follow the number if only the network MTN is willing to do it, or we make report and everything. They can track on the number and locations, and if only Eric is in Ghana, they can do something about it and then find out the channel. He needs to be questioned. I mean, the money is still huge, and you are not the only one involved.
Yeah, Desmond. Desmond, let me ask you a question, but let me just Bam. So he said he contacted Eric after everything and asked Eric about what the process or where they've gotten to now. And Eric told him he no longer works with Rosie. But I want to ask him, Desmond,
when did he contact Eric?
That been offer Eric.
Last year na some course so the group no cry.
Around what time last year? After Rosie ba Ghana call and answer na Rosie beba no. Emuni emreben.
No, my Ghana cry. No, me contact him.
Okay, so he contacted Rosie before Eric before Rosie came to Ghana, and then Eric told him that he no longer works with Rosie. So you can see.
And Eric saw Rosie in Ghana.
Yes, before December last year. And Eric claimed he started working with Rosie in December. So you see what I've been saying, like that man is like an idiot. Okay, Desmond, maybe a Quimben offers, he's gone.
Oh.
Desmond, I'm here.
Nah, Desmond is still there.
Desmond, a Quimben offers for Eric. Number Ben or friend also. Direct call on WhatsApp.
Number Rosie the mom and so many was my number so 9 sending first Scabian sending fast man. And then I'm the friend. No, I'm the friend. Chat WhatsApp. Better to WhatsApp say online.
Only who was a number now?
Wow, number.
Yeah, now what's the number no? A D in the buy. Full name a buy number no say day.
You
have to know the name. The
name is Eric Kwetelai Korte.
Yeah, so it's good that you have the full name as well because they can track on him.
I was a Kumono estate.
Yeah, but
it's easy. So Bams, that would be easy now. Since we now have his name and we have a picture and we know where the area he lives. It's easy.
So how soon are we going to do this? Because Eric has come to this live stream. He has lied severally. Let us do this thing very fast. If Apese can help or something, and with all these things that we are hearing, there are a lot of people that Eric must have collected money from that we are not even aware of. And he can always come up and be telling us, oh God, I've deleted it. He can come up and then be telling us that he's no longer working with Rosie. He's not privy to information.
Sen, where are you?
Me, I'm in Australia.
Okay.
But I'm a shaman boy.
Okay, me, I'm my boy, but I'm in the UK. I think Desmond first of all, no. I think Desmond need to I saw complain. Like he needs to report. And I'm not being away too. What have you done so far, Desmond, as to getting your money back? Desmond, then and I'm not being away too. What report it?
Who's a mamma since then, mamma best I have a chat about life. They was the man day. My did my friends and my did my it is my grandma's carol should be.
Oh,
I'm about life. Yeah, what's my idea?
Okay, but did she confirm or confirm herself? She can now send in Eric Diamano.
Oh yeah.
Like
Also Eric
acknowledge
Yama.
say
Eric is also.
usika na dru no ho. Like we receive usika no. Rosie receive usika no.
Oh yeah, so what's the guy says canon saka?
Okay. All right. So I think Rosie did confirm that he's received the money. The money this month sent to Eric. So he confirmed money has been received. So with that, it means the money got to Rosie.
But that
And
does not still exonerate Eric.
that's it. It doesn't.
Eric
It
has
doesn't.
been part of this system since
Yeah.
From the
2023.
beginning. But
Yeah,
I'm
from
telling you, I
the
said
beginning.
Eric is the brain behind this thing.
Okay,
Trust
so
me.
what he did, so what happened is Desmond to further up asking for his money and this and that.
Juba.
Rosie he joined Rosie back
Zero.
online, and Rosie still sugarcoated him like that he's done something and he like what he's done, and she will help him. So she's still I mean, from what he's saying, she's still on his process. She's
Honestly,
still on his
yeah,
process.
that's what she will always say now. And when did reach out to Rosie?
That's one time Ben I'll join in a friend say Rosie our line now catch us say or still go so wow.
Last year.
Ah, until last year I
Since
did
last year,
that.
you now left him alone. You left her alone.
It is since last year no only no unko on life babe.
I think
I,
it's
th- I
now.
think he's gotten a phone call. Yeah.
Maybe they are the one calling because they are always like that. They will just Eric. Oh God.
This one since last year no unko on life be only in Kasai babe.
Oba me call life but beke me. Na me yan kan na kasa kra.
Okay,
Okay.
so last time I only had a chance on a life on so last year.
Last year.
Okay, so he said since he spoke to him last year on her life, um whenever he joins him on live this year, I mean whenever she comes online she doesn't pick him up, like he requests but then he doesn't get a chance to talk to her. So that's what's is hanging now. That's what's happening as at the minute.
She never brings him up. Yeah.
Yeah.
He said that too. Desmond, what kind of documents did you submit to Rosie and Eric after the payment? What did they ask you to provide and what did you give them?
Also job appointment letter. And CV. Then CV. CV. Na me send man.
So only those two.
No be CV mami. Na me send man.
You didn't request your bank statement, your passport, anything.
Okay,
Bams, you
so
see, someone that's going to be
What?
sponsored as an electrical engineer, she only requested appointment letter and CV. She hasn't taken his travel document or anything. None of that.
She wants to apply for the job. She wants to apply for the job that she will not apply for. You understand that kind of thing? That's just
Yeah, I get it.
the lady that we did our case study like 2 days ago. It's almost the same pattern. Since January,
Yeah,
they are
yeah.
going back and forth. Send me CV. Have you made payment? This is for 6 months, January to August. They are still on that case. They've not done anything.
or
So
maybe immigration process is delaying.
don't Rosie.
Desmond, the truth is that Rosie is on this live listening. And because you have come up on this live, she's going to block your TikTok account. You can't even see her go live. Are you willing to go and make a formal complaint for them to take action against her? Because it's something that we are working on.
I don't know, man. I don't know, me. The best. Me ni.
Which region in Ghana are you?
I mean, because because kind of because they give music. People give music and yes, and about.
Yeah, I know. Let me just ask you one question.
Too much.
No. Desmond, You can't. You see. The last time I was telling people here, this is one problem with we Ghanaians. When we get scammed, we end up saying that, oh, we just want it to like slide. But
We
like
leave
she
it
will
to
do it to
God.
the next person. Yes, she will do it to the next person. Before you know, your friends, your siblings, other people will fall victims. So some of us need to take action. You understand? So if Bams and Fearless saw this thing and they said he's gone. If Bams, Fearless and Small saw this thing and said, oh, let's just leave it to God. Imagine she would have continued scamming people. So people have sacrificed their time and they are taking action even though they are not victims. So you being a victim, you have to come on board and help so that other people will also not fall victim. So which region in Ghana are you? I don't want you to give me like your area. Which region? Greater Accra, Kumasi, where?
Accra.
You're in Accra. Good. So it makes it easy. So are you willing to like take action against them, legal action against them? If yes, we can bring you on board. We have a team that we are
Yeah.
working with in Ghana. Okay, all right. Thank you. Apese Smalls, Bams. Anyone that has a question, you can ask him.
I think I will leave it to Smalls. Smalls is the one. So, uh, what I don't even know what is the summary of what he's saying now. Is he saying he's not willing to go further on this
No, he said
case?
he's willing. He said he's willing to go and make a report and all that. Because he said he wants his money. But I don't know.
So he
Desmond, we
pays
can't
his
promise
last
to
year.
give you your money back. We can't promise you
Money.
that. Yes.
I don't know how does Momo work. Keep your life engaging. Camera is on. What is happening? They are saying I should turn on my camera. The camera is on. Maybe it's this Eric that they are looking. I imagine scammer want to. TikTok is saying that they are seeing the face of the scammer.
Bams, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I don't really know because like I've not been in Ghana for like the last 7 years. What I know about mobile money is when you make a payment to someone, you can actually go and report that you were frauded. Like a person, do you know if like mobile money can like get you a refund or something?
Mobile money will not get you a refund. The thing is, you need to find every information. You need to gather the time, the date, the amount, the name, and everything. And if you fed up with a complaint from the police and this and that, they can, I think, maybe if you have links to the mobile money, they can give you a letter to the network company, and then they can actually probably it's not they don't do it often, but unless maybe an order, then they can actually track on the number track on the particular
Yeah, the
person,
number is
Eric.
there. I think it is Eric's number. They should
Yeah,
charge the money. They should remove it from Eric's purse.
they can track to Eric and then find out, proceed with the investigations and how the money got to Rosie, and then
Yeah,
yeah,
they
they
should
can fed
track
up
it.
with that. So
Eric.
he needs to gather all the information and make reports and get to the MTN, because he sent it through a merchant, and the merchant he can go to where he sent it, and then the
Yeah.
merchants, if they are also willing, they can also help, because they also have an emergency line they call if in case there's a scamming or whatever.
No.
Those that does the merchant's job, they have emergency line of that sort. So yeah, there's a way they can find out and then at least gather some information. But then Desmond have to go back to where he sent the money and gather all the information if they are willing, and then proceed from
So
there.
this merchant, do they not have online complaint site?
That's what
Is it not
I
Momo?
said.
Is it not
I
Momo?
said it's Momo. That's why I said
Yes,
the
Momo.
merchant
Yeah, the
people,
same
they
mobile
normally
money.
have emergency lines like that.
So what I
Or
will advise him
sometimes
to
when
do.
in a big scenario like this, you have to go
Mm,
straight to the MTN office and make reports and stuff.
yeah,
And
he
it-
can
yeah.
go. There's no problem. So Desmond, you can go there physically, but go and document stuff. Do all these screenshots
Yeah,
of
but
you
one thing
asking
is, I
for.
think we have to get
Okay.
Desmond on his toes, because I mean, at some point he had given up already. You have to get him on his toes.
Let's add Desmond to the group.
Yes, we
Nana is
will.
there. Nana is there. Razak is there. All of them, they are trying to get back their fund, their money. So, and there is green light that they will get back their fund, but it is not guaranteed. We are not guaranteeing
Okay.
people getting refund here, but
Yeah.
we are
Desmond
saying that,
Wate.
yeah,
Desmond Wate. They
Matiba.
say there's a group Ghana for bi wo hono ma mu nyina mu sika kodim. And nti no obeka mo ho na ma ka bom na mu nyina ma ye strong team na afi mwatimi afeda up ma ye bibia mo sabetimi aka mo sika do ebe ye den so nsa beka ne anka na eboa, but But one try you know, you have to push, yeah. You know.
Akwadi be 10,000 plus. Hene million da kaso akwa mo dwene ho kra nso ka men kasa kra.
Or the castle where prison.
Ono kaso of no ye mo
So
mailing
no,
traffic.
I don't know. A holiday, I want to say, no, it's not part of this issue. So that one is a different this thing altogether. I mean, it's we know say you are hot, like. Oh, I'm sorry. I think he's also he's also having other issues with someone else who he's giving money to, and the person is already in the prison also. So he's worried. He's torn apart. But the thing is, this one, you have to push, and then with this
Wait.
one, this very issue, okay, you have to
He
push
paid
and join
money.
the team. So that's who join the team now. I'm pushing no much to say, we papa bit me for my bar. You know, yeah,
Oh
do
be
be
chama.
team no. Wanya wo ana afei so yentia ma akrampo na ebesia no ana afei nipa na waje we no Eric and ase we omusa betima kan Eric, so you have to join the team na afei evidence ne bibia na nye strong na push, but it's possible say omusa betima kan scan why ti no mo de be team no, and I'll say
Is it not refund he needs? What I don't know how Eric sent that money in his own Momo to Rosie Consult. But then
that's the channel we are looking for. Actually, that's the channel we need for Tina. Sen.
Yes, boss. Good morning, good
No, I mean
afternoon.
Sen 8. Sen 8, sorry. No. Sen 8. Oh, have you got something to say?
Can you hear me? So I'm quiet. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, I know Desmond might be worried about how to deal with the security services in Ghana. He shouldn't worry. Christian and I have actually arranged something around that. So he shouldn't worry about anything that it will cost him. All we need is his presence or whatever. We just need justice.
Yeah,
So
I
he,
think
he
so.
should just make himself available.
He needs that
Desmond, what?
assurance. Yeah.
Yeah. Though we are not asking you to go and invest money or use your money to go and pay for anything. We know what we have to do. So just make yourself available. And if you know any other person, if you even know like other people on the group, if you can get their contacts, people that have also been scammed in Ghana, we would like to hear from them because it's through some of the people like that you got to hear of this life. So we really need people who are victims to come up and also come and educate
Because
others.
that time that year no so the bubu say bubu or the call free
Tubo.
that time
then Eric need you see bubu.
that time na bubu mama say bubu abedu Sydney airport njo kofa no nti kwa zoom or can say the friend say can't back abedu Australia and complicate Sydney airport.
Okay, hold on. So he's talking about Rosie. Rosie was also, I think, say he said one guy he helped. His name was Bubu. He helped to get into Australia, and like he normally uses that as a reference. I mean, I think she uses that as a reference. She tells them that one guy she's received, one guy in Australia, one guy she's helped. So that's also. And okay, one lady she's helped called Bubu. So that's
another boxer.
Advertising.
That
Yeah.
the boxer has come here to debunk that she was not helped by Rosie. She got to Australia 2 years. It was after 2 years she got to Australia that she knew Rosie. And she had come to this platform to debunk it.
Desmond, yes, Bubu no, enye Rose ne boano why ono ankasa ne call no Australia na ukọ ya nsa na oku Rose.
Mama esa so anya di o.
Dabi ade ne de enim se wanye. Ade de se wanye sisie no, de send ka e kan say. T. De send e kan say. Desmond, they send air can say now they are they are measures in place. Omo to normal, omo hu penifo, omo hu omo a penifo omo betimi aboa a omo boa omo a omo ayewe ye bu omo ni nyina nti wo ka ho nti fa wa ho odin be ka ho na mo ndoso na afi mu nyina mo mpem na sika ne mra back $900 ebi wom nti mo ani nda hɔ nti no bibia omo wo mpanifo police fo mpanifo a omo nya obehwe no madi akiri nti nya se bia obekwa kotuatua sika bia na obeye bibi en stress nti no fa ho ka ho na join the team no na mo nyina mo push why because we ka ho we victim di hia ho so we need you all right so nothing so wasumwa.
Yeah, Bams. He said if that's what Rosie is saying, then she's not trying at all. She's deceiving people.
And Mami can tell me, I mean, Jenny said Rosie crack or Ghana. Rosie did not go to any Ghana, I don't think so.
Appa said she went to Ghana.
No, she went to Ghana.
Oh, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she
went to
was
Ghana.
in Ghana.
She was at the
Hey,
signature. Yeah. And
signature.
another you see you shock.
Hey, that
One of the
signature is a
top
tough place.
apartments.
Oh.
Expensive. Yeah. She has gotten victims' money. Bam, signature signature is just around the international airport in Ghana. You can actually walk from the airport to it's expensive, one of the newest properties. So she used the victim's money to go and lodge there. And I don't think she was there for a day. Like Nana said, she was there for some time and she was doing her own meet and greet. That's why I
She
think
probably
one of
met
the
Eric then. I
so-called
mean, probably met Eric.
we already know.
Mm.
Eric is honey, we know already.
Okay, you know, I think that's more no. Send kasa train bi na fe. Move and join the group no na fe. Proceeding.
Yeah, Desmond. Into me paucho like Desmond. I'll send you a DM with my contact. So please respond with your contact, and then I say even you, I'll DM you my contact, and then we can see what we can do. Someone said, "What is happening to Ghana police? Are they beating victim?" No. Ghana police, the same problem they have is the same problem that other African police they have. When you walk to the police station, you understand how the process works.
You have
We
to
can't
pay. You have to.
bams. We can't wash our dirty linen in public now. So victims are
Okay.
usually scared to take. Yeah. So we are trying to like take that off the victims like problems or whatever. We just know the ritual. We will pour libation and everything
Okay,
so
as a
that
matter of
person
fact,
can
there are some good policemen. Okay, add them to they can take your case and work with stress free. There are some. It's everywhere. Some are this, some are that. So they are.
Mami, we me quite think of woman pao.
He said he connected a lot of people to Rosie too as well.
Are they victim? Are they victim? You should bring
Find out
them.
from them. Find out from them. Desmond, I'll connect your money in a for coffee from una fish. Say, almost usika kudima. Why?
Lobato. You don't finish like this, Rosie. Ah, God. Ah, Eric. Ah, God. Eric sued Ghanaians to Rosie.
Sorry, let me go to this one. This one. So you work and then you give your money out like that. Oh yeah, Jumana uchiche usika na sana oh yeah no. Ana because usasi obi sudaka. So I don't know yes
Okay, none and you.
Eh?
What do you mean?
You work and then you be giving your money out like that. As in where your first $900, what's that 10,000 to someone again. Why? Anyways, this very one no, we are going to take it up. So ODM or now also participate. Why?
Nothing that's bad.
All right, okay. Okay, so I think it's sorted. It's sorted at his hand, so he's going to get in touch and join the group.
Yeah, if you we get in touch, so Malik can always bring him to the
Okay.
group.
So there's someone
So
new. If he can also go on.
I think we have another victim that came up just now that wanted to talk before. I'm not so sure he's up anymore. So he is also on the group. So we have a whole lot of people on the group now that are victims, apparently, of Rosie Consult, and they've been blocked. So I'm even surprised that he waited 1 year and he was expecting a job that was not coming. A job that was not coming, that is what he was expecting. So I think what Rosie does is when they are tired, they will let her be. So by the time you are stressing. And yeah, there's another one. There's another person. Let me just send message across. he was busy yesterday. He would have come. He came into the platform yesterday, but we couldn't take him because we were having conversation with who we had somebody here yesterday now.
Good evening, everybody.
Hi, good evening, King.
How are we all?
Good, good,
Good,
good from
good.
here.
Okay, Desmond and Apese have inboxed you and I followed you. So when you guys get the time.
Okay.
So, Kim, have you met Tina?
Tina, no, I haven't. How are you?
Hello, I'm
Oh,
good, thank you.
that's good. You're Aussie, right?
100%.
Whereabouts are you at? What state?
I'm down in Tassie.
Oh, good old Tassie. I love
Yeah,
Tassie. It's cold down there right now, right?
not really. I don't know why people say it's always cold down here. A
You,
lot of times it's warmer than in Melbourne.
you know, every time I've been to Tassie, it's always snowing on Mount Wellington there, and it's freezing.
Well, you come the wrong time. Come during summertime.
That was October the 25th.
What do we now do? August? Yeah, well, look, people say Melbourne weather, 4 seasons in one day. We get it too. So
Yeah,
you just
nice
never
to meet
know,
you. Yeah.
Yes, you're same. What part are you from?
I'm in New South Wales, so I'm sort of near Newcastle,
Oh, okay.
near
Oh,
Rosie's territory.
Yeah.
you near Rosie.
Near, yes, I
Come,
am.
can I come see you? We go visit her.
Love, I tried to organise something with her back in 2023, and she ducked and she weaved and she wouldn't meet me. First up, when I first met her,
I
she
would
was
love
like,
to.
"Come and have a coffee," and I'm like, "Yeah, no problem." And then when it came time to try and hook up a time, she bailed on
Yeah,
me. Yeah, so
yeah. She wanted me to move close there, and she's going to pay my rent and everything.
oh my God, how did you get involved with her?
Uh,
You've probably
who
gone through all
knows?
this already. Sorry.
No, it's all right. No, it's just that I used to get on another woman's live, an Aussie woman's live. We used to go late at night, early hours in the morning till the sun rose, and
Yeah.
it was mainly for a lot of Africans come in, but it was mainly for Aussies. And then Rosie used to come in there a lot and say, "Oh, it's nice to hear some Aussie accents and that." And it's like it used to be filled with a lot of Africans at that time. So maybe she was claiming victims then. I don't know. But
When was that?
yeah.
Was that?
God, that was years and years ago now.
Yeah,
It was a
okay.
long time ago. And then, she added me as a friend and after a while she started doing her lives and then she asked me would I be moderator because she trusted me and, and she had a lot
Oh,
of
you're
people
the
coming
moderator.
in
I've heard
calling
about
her.
you. Yes.
Well, she told everyone about me, and then when I made a fake page up about her, and I took photos of her ABN number, everything, her full name, a picture of her house, everything, and I
Have you got
made
her
all this stuff
address?
up. Yeah, and I put it up all over this page, and I took screenshots of what she said to
Hey,
people,
Tina,
and
send me
how she
that
was
address.
abusive.
Send me that address.
I'll have to find it now. But it's
Yeah,
not hard to
please.
find. It's not hard to find. Just go onto the Australian taxation.
Yeah, look, if you can, I'll have a look, and if you can, because when I've searched her ABNs and stuff, to be honest, I didn't
Put
see
her
an
name
address
in.
there. But if you've got it, shoot it over to me. That would be fabulous.
Can you find it?
It didn't come up for me, but I can have another
I'll have
look
to see
for
if I
it.
can find it. If not, I'll have to go back onto.
Yeah,
I just went onto the Australian taxation, and
because yeah, we'll definitely be needing that. That's for sure.
I don't know if it. Yeah,
Is that my service gone?
No, no, no. It's from
No.
Tina.
Oh, cool. No worries. That would be brilliant. I think we'll need that team. Did we lose you, Tina? Yeah.
Oops. That's the network.
I know, right? What is it? What do you call it in Niger again? MTM?
MTN.
Yeah. I've been to Niger, remember? Yeah. It cost me a fortune because I stayed on my own network, right? So I came back to a bill of about $1,500.
Wow.
Yeah. But at least I had network all the time. I didn't
It's
have power
really
all the time, but I had
yeah,
network.
it's very erratic. It's very erratic.
Yeah. But in the hotels, it was good because there was always Jen, right? So,
Yeah, true.
yeah. So, yeah. Tina, if you're still in the chat, just shoot me a message. Oh, I can see you there, actually. I'll follow you. So that way you
Oh,
can message me.
Auntie NZ, welcome. Come up, Auntie. How's your day been, Kim?
Not too bad, thanks, brother. Not too bad. I had today off, but and tomorrow, but I'll be back to work Wednesday.
Wow. Good for
Yeah.
you.
Oh, well, I'm
Is that?
starting a new role, so I was
Oh,
lucky enough to have a couple of days off.
All right.
Yeah.
Better pay.
yeah.
Yes.
I should
I'm
send
good
you my account.
flexibility.
Should I
Hey, all
send you
too
my
easy.
account number?
Okay, Rosie. Would you like that via Stripe?
Yeah, straight.
I've got to learn how to do Stripe now. Cristiano will be able to help me with that.
Yeah, Tina was telling us about her experience. Lots of Africans DMing her, wanting to
Okay.
collect lots of money.
Dear, oh dear. Mm. Hey, all too easy. How you going?
Good. Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Oh, Tuesday, who did you fight today?
Why? What did you hear? No, seriously, Smalls. Did you hear
I
something?
didn't hear anything, but I just know.
I did
I,
yesterday.
are you saying she's a fighter?
No, I don't fight. I don't fight. It's just that
You must
sometimes
have
you
you
go
must have
on.
told somebody off.
Yes, I did actually. 2 days ago. Some shit of a guy that was putting down a woman to the point I couldn't take it anymore. I had to say something.
Nice.
I don't like when you put women too much in their place, too much. To the
Is
point
he a
you're bringing
traditional man?
a traditional man living in the UK, and then you brought her back to her past. And I just got up. I just put my mic on and I said, no, you can't. And then, of course, somebody yelled at me to shut up. So I shut up. Two days later, they all DM me, where are you? Where are you? I said, no need, I'm shutting up. Leave me. You know me, Smalls.
Yeah, you're very gentle. You don't cause trouble.
I don't. I just tell the truth. That's a difference between problem and telling the truth. Anyway, darling, just put even. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Yeah, I'm talking. I'm calling somebody darling.
Hey, where's everybody now? Looks like they went to have a Ghanaian meeting.
Looks like it.
Senate, Apese.
How come you're so active today, Smalls? Usually you just sit quietly in the background.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to me today. Maybe excitement. We're trying to get our New Zealand Nigeria Chamber of Commerce running.
Ah,
So we've been in a series of meetings, quite exciting times actually.
Is this through your uni or what?
Nah, just like so the government announced recently that they're going to be boosting trade to
Oh,
a couple of countries, and I think Nigeria is one of them.
oh well, very good. And yet Australia just announced that they're not going to bring in skilled migrant as many as they used to. Instead, they're going to concentrate on the people who are already here.
Yeah,
Even international students get first chance.
I even saw one clip today. They said most of the people are using graduate visas in Australia, even though they are not graduate themselves, but they're like they are families of the people studying.
Ah,
So I'm sure they might start clamping down on those graduate visas.
oh, they would, yeah. Christiana. Yeah, I think that's what they're announcing. They're concentrating on people onshore, giving them a pathway to PR, including working holiday visas now. And the reason because of the housing shortage, because bringing people in will cause more congestion. So let's keep people here first. So it's a good news, I guess. If you're here, it's a good news.
Yeah. If you are in.
If you're in, yep. So the more, so as we go around, the more Rosie is giving skill visa when it's clamping down. People need to be aware of that.
Yeah. We just spoke to one guy just now before you came in. A new victim, out of the blues. He was just watching the live and he came up to share his story. He was speaking. Thanks, Senate was helping us to translate.
Okay.
He was speaking one of the local dialects, I think Twi.
Okay.
So he paid to Eric. He paid directly to Eric. He also gave us Eric's location, which was a plus. So hopefully we can stop that wedding.
Oh my God, it's still happening, isn't it?
When they say, "Do you have anything to say against the couple?" before the police will just walk in at that moment, it will be a good movie.
Seriously, yeah. Yeah, I was here earlier on the FYP. Then I had someone talking to me, so I had to like go away. I was listening like a little bit, and then I couldn't take.
Okay.
I was on somebody's live yesterday. She's in Australia. I think she's a student. She's speaking Igbo, but I picked some words. And she was giving wrong information, like seriously wrong information. Because sometimes
I'm
they
sure
say
she
things.
just has she spent up to 6 months in Australia.
Probably not by the look of it. Maybe a year. Let's say a year. So some of them spoke English, which I picked up. So I put in the comment section. She bloody blocked me.
Ah, good.
Because she
Yeah,
realized that I know what I'm saying.
people will just
Yeah.
come in, not up
Yeah,
to
this
6 months, they're already doing content.
yeah, and telling people, you can apply this visa, you can apply this visa. And of course people are DMing her. Next thing you know, she'll be charging. These are the people I don't like. Yeah, Kim, probably already charging. What's the weather like there?
Is it in Aussie
It was
or
warm
New
today in
Zealand.
Wellington. It was
Oh, it
warm.
was warm here too. Very hot somehow in the
Even
afternoon. Eh?
overnight, last night was very warm. I had to put up
Yeah.
the heater.
Yeah.
It's so cold, rainy. We're storming over here in Perth.
Please, what kind of weather will you guys be in around November, end of November?
Hot. Where? Which part of Australia?
Oh, so it's gonna it's gonna be different weather for different parts. It's gonna be Adelaide. Adelaide.
It's hot, but not as hot as Perth.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, Beryl says it's very windy in Sydney.
Yeah, Bell is storming here. Seriously, been raining for so many days, strong wind and everything. August is the wettest apparently, but Adelaide will be okay. It'll be warm. For coming from New Zealand, for y'all, it'll be really, really warm. You're looking at maybe 30 degrees, 35, give or
Wow.
take.
Really?
Yeah, give or take.
That's gonna be very warm though. 8519 ms. Can I remember?
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, I've been 2 times. The last time I came out with you, yeah, I'm one of the victims when I explain my story. Yeah. As for me, last week I contacted the Home Affairs in Australia about my case. They sent me a form. I filled the form, and they said that they would like to contact me on phone. They will call me because I sent all my evidence to Home Affairs already. Like I told you guys that for my case, I will go full like for Rosie to know that not all African are stupid or not all African. Maybe she's thinking that we don't know anything. So for my case, I will not just give it like that. It is not because of that $1,150 no, but it is because she must know that we African we also our own matter count because up to now, I still believe there are some people who still make a payment because
Yeah.
when I created another account because she blocked this account, I created another one and I go it was 2 days ago. So I went to the live she's making live. She's still convincing people to make payment like usual. And now that I believe some people still make a payment. So this matter we must continue with. If not, when I contacted the Home Affairs, they say if I have any evidence, I say yes. I send all my evidence, and they say that probably they will contact me on phone. So the last time on your live here, I saw a lady who was trying to, I don't know, to defend Jenny, like something that come out from Jenny is probably true, but anything that come from Rosie is not true. As for me, all people that collaborate with Rosie or all those that work with Rosie, all are fake. Because the time they was playing with me, when I asked for update, Rosie told me, no, you should contact Jenny. Send the number of, she sent me the number of Jenny. That was the fourth number. When I contacted Jenny, she asked me, who are you? After making payment, that was almost 4 months ago. And when I asked for update, Rosie sent me the number for Jenny that I should ask Jenny. She's the one in charge of giving update or something like that. When I contacted Jenny, the first thing she do was to ask me, "Who are you?" So you are not on the list, and that was almost 4 months ago. So for me, all these people that work with Rosie or that collaborate with Rosie, all are fake. They are the same thing. Nobody should come here to try to say that Rosie, anything that come from Rosie is fake. Anything that come from Jenny is real. All are fake. They are the same thing. They are the same team. They are all scammers. Rosie and all the team that work with Rosie, all are fake. All are scammer. They are the same thing. I have all the phone number with me. From the 10th of December up to now, before I confirmed that they are scammer, they were just playing with me. He send message to this number, they will tell you, oh, go to this number. You go to another number, they no, go to this number. All are the same. So nobody should come here and try to say that this one is good, this one is not good. No, all are the same. If you try to separate them from me, I will say now, maybe you yourself, you are part of the team. But for me, like I said, I will go further on this, my case. When I send the email to Home Affairs, they say that I should send my evidence. And they say probably they will call me. Yes. So the code that they sent to me, the reference, the code they sent to me, they say I should keep that reference. When they call me, I should give that reference. Yes. The day I make payment, I stated it. And how did you come? How did I know Rosie? Everything. Yeah. If she think that this case will remain like this, no. I must go phone her. She will know that not everybody that you blackmail. She's a scammer. And these scams must stop. Because majority of the victims are Africans. So we cannot just keep quiet like that. No. People suffer here to make money in Africa. We all know. Before you raise 1,000 US dollar here in Africa, we all know. It's different from abroad. So these things must go. Funla, we must fight. We will not just keep quiet like something didn't happen. No. Something happened. Just imagine if 100 person make payment 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. It's how much?
A lot, too.
Aha. So, see, this old woman just become very rich like this. Then we keep quiet. We will not say anything. We will not take any action. Oh, it cannot remain like this. She has blocked this my account, but I have another account.
When did you pay her again?
Eh?
When did you pay Rosie?
The 10th of December, 2025. Yeah, on the 10th of December, 2025. I sent my evidence, some of my evidence to this. I don't know if your team, EQ.
EQ?
Yeah.
Are you in the group?
No, I'm not in the group, but we are already following each other on TikTok. So she requested for the evidence.
EQ. This person said he sent his details to you, but he's not on the group.
I sent my evidence. The screenshot of the payment. and some of the conversation between me and Rosie. So the last time I was no chance for me to talk where I saw that lady was trying, I don't know her name. She was saying that anything that come out from Jenny is probably true. I don't know. For me, all are the same. Jenny and anybody who Rosie and anybody who collaborate, who work with Rosie, all are the same. If you want to call the rat, you call the rat. You cannot call the rat by the name dog. No, dog is different from rat. Rat is rat, dog is dog. So we cannot come here and try to divide these people. They are all the same. The last time I entered the website of Rosie, I saw the list. So for me, I've already contacted the Home Affairs. They say probably they will call me. Yeah. They send the link where to make the report. I fill the form and the email, and they reply me. They say probably they will call me. So anybody who want to make a report is very easy. Just enter the Home Affairs. If you know that you are a victim, very easy. The official website of Australia Home Affairs. You enter there. There's a link they will give to you. You fill the form. Even if you want to call, you call. But make sure you have your own evidence. Very easy. How a lady, old lady like this will come and start scamming a lot of Africa? We will just keep quiet. Nobody will take action. No. We must do something. Because majority of the victims are African. Yeah. Up to now, she's still doing. And some people are making payment. Because she's doing live every day. Just nothing happen. So my brother came here to say this. I would like to go to work now because it's time to
Yeah.
go out.
Thank you very much. All right, guys. I think we should call it a day. Yeah. Desmond, are you back? So have you gone to meet all these people that you introduced to Rosie?
I haven't seen them yet. Only now I'm
You
just
can
prepared.
bring them tomorrow.
Okay.
You can bring them tomorrow.
Okay.
How far now, Smalls? This is past 10. No.
All right.
All right, now maybe we just maybe we'll close shop because the live stream will not be too long, so that I can download it and post it on 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 YouTube. There was one that was almost 10 hours. So.
What is it? Have you seen Bam's YouTube page?
I haven't. I should go there.
all the recording from day 1 to day 27, they are all there.
So I've just downloaded another one today. I've not posted it though.
That means the time I was shouting on one idiot, it will be there.
It will be there.
Was that the day you were a bit pissed there?
The day I lost my cool.
It will be there. I don't know the day, but it will be there.
Was that the day Mr. Tequila was at play?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the day. All right, no worries. Thanks everyone. Malicha, Desmond, Sen Aid, Smalls, Cristiano, all too easy always, and then Fearless. Thank you very much. Thank you to those on the comment section. We will keep on doing this. I just hope that people listen and learn. If not, we are not the one that have been scammed. So if anybody is being scammed in August, these people just need to be scammed because it's like they are not also doing their own due diligence. That's our belief. And we hope that we'll come tomorrow again by God's grace and still share some of these insights. There are some other victims that have not been able to share their story. So we'll see them tomorrow by God's grace. All right. Thank you very much, everyone.
Bye.
Rosie, stop scamming people. Stop collecting money from people and promising heaven and earth what you cannot do or you cannot give. The service you cannot render. Just don't promise them. Thank you very much, everyone.
All right. Bye all.